You gotta know how to. You gotta kind of know how to. Oh, hey, here we go. Handful of lotion. All right.
Make sure that's on the podcast.
Oh, it's on. We're rolling. We're good. Hey, welcome back to the Blood Prison Shakedown. I've got a very special guest today. The man, the myth, the legend. We call him Drake because that's his name. Drake Carpenter from everywhere. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm all right.
Yeah.
I'm all right. Got a little bit of an audience. Like, our audience is growing. Like, we usually have just one person. Now we have two. You know, we're going to have to get more people to come in. We're going to have to do a live studio thing.
I'm popular by demand.
Yeah. Oh, God, there'd be all sorts of crazy women outside following you from God knows where.
That's happened before. Right here, too.
Yeah, right here at Blood Prison.
Good
and
times.
I knew I saw that, and I was like, she ain't here for anything. There's something
Not
going
here
on
for
here.
you.
No, not me. She's not here for Dembski, but no, he was at Nightmare Cleveland. She's not here for who is? Yeah. Oh, Drake.
Good times.
Drake. Yeah.
Not really, but
I
good
love
times.
your effect on women. We'll get into that later too.
Oh, God. That's a long section of the podcast.
Oh my gosh, that we're going right away with everything that has happened since I've known you. You know, just hanging out at Trans World and Nightmare Cleveland and all those places, and yeah, all the fun stories. And we got a lot. We got a lot to talk about.
There's a lot. So
currently, Drake is working with us here at Blood Prison.
Yep.
Doing some tech work for us, lighting, pretty much everything, really.
Yeah.
And we're loving everything he's doing, and the show's like really evolving.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So that's a really good thing. Drake, you travel around with Plague Productions.
Yeah.
So how's that going?
Great. It is. It's a different kind of haunt experience.
'Cause you're doing theme parks and everything.
Theme parks and all that. So it's totally different compared to the, standalone haunted attraction.
What's the differences there going? Because I know you were working at Kings Island.
Yep.
As compared to us, or you were at the Darkness for a hot minute.
Yeah.
Nightmare Cleveland.
Yep.
What's the difference between a standalone and a theme park?
We focus on the haunt, all year round. Theme parks don't give a shit at all. It's only 20% of their care because they got roller coasters, Christmas shows. So it's like, they're like, oh yeah, that's fine. That'll do. That'll do. This will be fine. And it's like, for haunt standards, we would be like, dude, this is not,
really
not that good. So that's what's nice working with Plague is the owner, John, holds a high standard.
Yeah.
So,
that's good.
Some theme parks, their haunts won't look good, but like if Plague goes in and does one, it's going to look good.
Yeah.
Because, he's done the haunted house stuff. He holds everyone to a high standard, ton of talented people that are on the crew. So that really helps out bringing that level up to like the normal 24/7 haunt standard.
Oh yeah. So is it fun to like build at a theme park as far as like budget wise, especially working with Plague, and he's got that high standard. So like I've seen some pictures on just on Instagram and everything of like I saw the big looked like a laser gun.
Yeah, they just did.
I mean?
Yeah, they just did the Mr. Freeze down in I think Texas.
Yeah,
it was a roller coaster. They redid the queue line there. And
oh, I see.
Yeah, I mean it's incredible.
So building those big kind of props.
Yeah, I mean that's all the dudes at the shop and the CNC guys down there, and the guys at the shop are incredible. And then I'm just on the go out, install, get it ready, and then the art crew comes in, and so there's a lot of steps to the theme park too. That are so many more people. Like our haunt crew here, it's like where we got 8 full-time people, 9.
I don't even think it's that many.
Not even that much. It's like with them, it's so many people because it's like the shop people, construction, tech, art. So it's like 10 times the size.
Dude, those fucking art guys, man.
Dude, let me tell you about art people.
Let's talk about the art people for a hot minute.
Let's talk about art people. They have a high standard in the industry. We appreciate it. We really do.
Oh, yeah.
Because it brings the show to life. It really does. But
the art guys always walk, like the build guys are building, the tech guys doing all the cool lighting and stuff and sound. And then the art guys walk in like the rock stars, like, all right, we're here.
Yep. We probably have the biggest one here. We got the biggest one here probably.
Calm down.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But we love him. We
oh
love
yeah,
him.
yeah, of course. We're gonna make this. We'll fix anything that's
Yeah, he'll fix it.
Yeah,
he'll always fix it,
Yep.
which is the best because I can screw up.
Yeah.
and he'll fix it.
yeah. We're talking about Brian Dembski. I'm just gonna say we're talking about Brian Dembski. So I like Brian because I can just look at him and go, I don't know, dude. Just do something cool over here.
Yeah,
And, just let me know what's happening. Just do something really cool.
Dembski it out.
Yeah. Do some washes and some drips
Yep,
and some blocking.
make it look nasty,
and throw a body on it.
and it always works. It always works. The basement looks great right now.
Oh, the
basement,
dude, the basement is really gonna be. I mean, all the attractions kind of stand alone, but that one's gonna be like,
yeah.
with everything we're doing. Don't want to really give too much away, but we're kind of next leveling the basement.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Working with Aaron is a huge help. He's knowledgeable.
Yep.
Trying just to bring that standard up in the tech side of things. So I'm excited.
He's like because he doesn't come from this background.
Not at all, which is hilarious.
And he's just like found his like that niche where he's just like, this is a lot. He goes, this is more fun than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he's a sound guy. He loves doing all the sounds and everything.
He gets it, though.
But
which is
he
huge.
understands.
Like, I don't know the lingo for stuff, but it's like I know what I'm talking about, and he knows the lingo, so he just always gets what I'm talking about, which is so helpful. Especially in the room we were working in today. It's like we were just bouncing ideas off of each other, and it's like, all right, this will work.
That's where always the best ideas come from, is when you're like just sitting there chopping it up, and it just kind of evolves.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And he uses all those old theater tricks like scrim and all that, you know, Pepper's Ghost effect. And it's like, enhancing those with technology nowadays. It's like we're coming up with some cool shit.
Yeah. We are coming up with a lot of cool shit. I want to talk about it, but I don't want to I don't want to put it out there yet. But so he loves like AI.
Yes.
Let's get on that kick. I've been wanting to talk to somebody about this because everybody is like, you've got two different teams. It's like you got your pro AI team and you got your anti AI team, and it's just funny. Like I get it. I get, the people who are like, well, it's going to take my job, or it makes everything look trashy and stuff like that.
Then you're not working hard enough.
Yeah, and it's like, well, I agree. Yeah. I think it's like if you're worried about this taking your job, then you've been kind of cruising a little bit. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to like go to the comment section and have every artist like just giving me shit. But
it's a tool.
I really just look at it as that. I have not let go of an artist because of AI.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's like I couldn't look at Brian and go, "Oh, dude, I don't need you here anymore. I got Midjourney."
Yep.
You know what I mean? That doesn't work.
It's a tool.
It really is.
And if you're not using it as a tool, I mean, that's on you, because we've used it a ton up until this point, and the basement's fucking killer.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. This is what I don't like about it. This is where I think it's bad. If an attraction makes a video of an AI video and that's their promo.
Yep.
And that is not what you're going to see in the attraction, then yes.
Oh, 100%.
Bad idea.
Yeah, but those haunts
looks like shit.
Those haunts are doing like 2,000 people a season, so it's not a worry.
Yeah, exactly, right.
I mean,
but you're not going to do any better, because then but it doesn't matter if you AI or not. If I put something out there that isn't going to be in the attraction, then it's bad either way.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I like using it for like what we're doing in the basement, because that has zero effect on what we're doing.
Yeah, none at all.
I like using it for just like we had to make backgrounds for our living portraits. AI was
why are you going to pay someone, $400 or $500 to make a Victorian house wallpaper?
Exactly.
Ain't going to happen.
No.
That money needs to go in my pocket. That's what needs to happen.
I don't want to be taken from the lighting budget. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, it's going to the vine and plant budget. Thanks, Brian.
Yeah. We need more vines, God damn it. We need it's lit enough. Just AI the lighting. Yeah. No, that's my thing on the AI, is just like, if you use it right, I think it's like you said, it's a fucking tool that you can use. Yeah.
It's like carpenters didn't get mad when drills came out. Mm-hmm. So it's a tool to make their job easier.
Yep.
You can expand off of it. That's all AI is.
It really is. And and it's just getting to the point now where it's like, even from 6 months ago,
Yeah.
it's like, Jesus, this is getting crazy.
You see all the old geezers on Facebook going, is this real? It's like, come on, dude, you can't be that dumb.
Yeah. Oh, we are. We're that dumb.
Yeah.
There's the one guy that works here, and I'll never forget this. I was like, I sent him the link. I go, what the hell is this bullshit? And he's just like, that's AI, dude. I was like,
oh God, you fell for it.
Did. It was a fucking movie trailer. And I was like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Who would do this? And it was like Popeye the Sailor Man.
Oh, like a horror movie?
Something like that. And I think it had like The Rock.
Oh my God.
Playing Popeye. And I'm sitting there like, he's like, dude, that's AI. It's not real. And I was just like, are you serious? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh my God. So then I start looking at it again going, holy shit. Yeah. There's a lot of these things.
The AI movie trailers are big.
Yeah.
And people will fall for them all the time. And it's like, dude, those are shots from previous movies.
Yeah.
And people just don't get it.
Yeah. The Back to the Future stuff.
Yeah.
Like I saw those. But that's where the AI is where I hate it. When you see not only movie trailers, but like stories.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Where it's just like, the big one is the singer of Pantera, because I'm just a big Pantera guy. I keep seeing these on my For You pages where it's like, Phil Anselmo hurt in accident, or Phil Anselmo's doing a Netflix special, and there's all these things that I'm like, dude, that's fake as fuck.
Yeah, and people are like, dude, can't wait.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this
and people
is gonna be good.
Oh, dude, it's just, and then he put out a video going, he was just like, hey, it's me, and I'm not hurt. Don't read all this AI horseshit. He's just like going off. It was so funny, but I'm just like,
Yeah.
That's where it gets to be.
Yeah, but you're not going to stop that. So it is what it is.
No.
And I'm going to keep using it as a tool.
Yeah. No, for what we're doing, it's perfect. Yeah. I mean, we're using it the right way, I think.
Yeah.
I think we're using it.
And if people
for
think
what
we're
it's
not,
intended.
Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Don't use it then.
Well,
it's not hurting you.
Some of it can't, like, even, you're not even going to be able to know really going in. Like, when you see what we're doing, you know what I mean? It's just like, oh, that's what this is.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They're going to be, oh, God, that must have been AI.
Yeah.
Just like, psh.
And if they do, thanks for your money. See you next year.
Right? See you next year, exactly. You know what I wish they could AI or send in AI, and I'm sure you kind of are with me on this one, is like, can you imagine like an AI review team?
Oh, that would be good. Because let me tell you, in my maybe my next life, or even after I'm done doing all this, it's like I'm going to make a review team to review haunt reviewers.
Okay.
I think that could be something.
It could. So what would you, so a review team, what would you give a review team? How would you rank, like 5 stars? What review team would be a 5-star review? Is there a 5-star review team?
I really don't think so.
No?
No. 5 is like peak. Like you got to be perfect.
Yeah.
Like nothing's 5-star.
No.
Nothing.
No.
Restaurants, haunted houses, doesn't matter. Nothing's 5-star.
Okay.
But it's like under 5-star. Oh, we could start getting with that. Because I mean, there's just so much wrong. I mean, we could pull up thousands of font reviews and just go, "What are you fucking talking about?"
Yeah, there is a lot of that.
This is good.
Yeah.
Joe Boo's Pallet Shack in Kentucky's good. That's getting a 4-star.
Just in case there's an actual Joe Boo's Pallet Shack in Kentucky, we're really not talking about you.
But it's just one of those things. It's like, I get it, opinions, all that, but it's like, how are you going to judge, haunts that are doing 30,000 people compared to haunts doing 5,000 people? Haunts who have $1 million budgets compared to haunts with, $1,000 budget. It's impossible. I mean, if there was a tier bracket, all right, I could kind of get to that, which, hey,
this is where it starts.
If a haunt review team does that now, you owe me because I'm probably helping your channel out.
Yeah, right. It starts now.
But it's one of those things. It's like, that'd be like you going up against Halloween Horror Nights. Mm-hmm. This is a beautiful haunt here.
Yeah.
Great sets, props, actors are good, all of it. But it's like, we're not going to compare to Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
It's impossible, and it all falls back to money and location.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's nothing you could do about that. Yeah. Nothing at all.
They do the one, I don't know if it's a review team, but they do this, I can't think, his name's Chuck.
Okay.
And he's a nice guy. I've known him for a while. He's actually the one that did the I think it was the first video of the warden's widow screaming in the cell.
Okay.
That kind of went viral, and it's kind of where she started.
Okay.
You know, in that first real video.
Yeah.
I can't think of his last name though. He's probably be like, I can't remember my last name, but anyway, he's a cool guy. He's out of New York, but he does these every year. He does a it's almost like a bracket system, like March Madness.
Yes, I do know who
you know
you're
what I'm talking about. And I've gotten pretty far in the bracket before, but like I remember like 2 or 3 years ago.
What do you win if you win?
I don't know. I didn't even know I was in it.
Oh.
I didn't even know I was in it.
Well, if you don't win anything, fuck the bracket.
I have no clue. But I was in it the one year, and I won. You know, the vote. It's just voting. You just go to when you see the story, and you literally click on which one you're voting for.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, I'll click on Blood Prison here, and then I beat a bunch of haunts or whatever. But then the next year is like the second round in, I was against Netherworld. And I'm like, dude, come on. That's not fair.
Dude, that is a fair bracket that someone from Oklahoma that's never been here could vote for you.
Maybe.
That seems like it's a fair way to bracket.
Oh, I got creamed.
Bracket haunts.
Yeah, right. I got creamed in that one.
Oh, well.
But yeah, my biggest issue with review, and we get a lot of reviewers that come through here, and like those guys personally, I know them, they're fine. It's no big deal. But what I don't like, and I'm not gonna call people out, but I don't like it when whatever review team say gives me Haunt of the Year, or for instance, like if I win Haunt of the Year in a review team, but then there's like you said, like Jobu's Pallet Shack gets 8.5, and I'm like, I get it. You're probably just being nice. You don't want to be, but it's like if you're gonna be a review team, you've got to be able to say, this haunt is garbage. Burn it down. Start over.
Yeah, but yet again, they're giving out ratings, and I haven't seen a review team own a haunted house.
Well, I don't know about all that, but
so I mean, if we want to go there, it's like, John and Judy who own the haunt review. Let's see your fucking haunted house.
Yeah. No, I mean it's valid. It's valid. That goes back to like the sportscaster guys. There's always a big battle between them and the sportscasters who actually played the game.
Yep.
And they go back and forth. He's like, you don't have anything to say. You've never played football. You've never played basketball or whatever it is.
Yep.
Kind of the same thing, but
yeah, I just laugh at all of it. It's funny.
Yeah, I know.
I do watch them a lot. A lot of haunt review stuff I watch. I read it all. But it's like comedy show to me.
Yeah.
And I do get some cool ideas because yet again, some haunts, don't have the huge budget, and I get that. But it's like, dude, that's a good idea. Mm-hmm. And, we have a budget. That'd be cool to, toss in a couple more $100 to make it some cool thing. Because, I mean, even going to haunts, I've been to some that it's just like, oh, my God. And, go there to have fun. I always have fun. And no, people don't have the large budgets. But there's always ideas where I'm like, we could totally do that. Or we could use this.
We went to a haunt. I don't want to call people out because I'm not trying to be a dick, but we went to a haunt last year. You guys weren't there, and I remember we were walking through, and it was like, God damn, we need Drake and Brian here. This would just be like, it would be just total meme-worthy quotes the whole way through because it was just so bad. Yeah,
there's a lot of those, but the funny thing is I'll say it out loud. I bash shitty haunts. Not to the fact that it's like I'm being mean, but it's just like, it's an effort thing. You can tell when there's no effort given. That's kind of where I laugh at it. And it's like haunts like that. It's like, dude, put in effort. I get it. You don't have money or whatever, but it's like the effort thing. And it's like, come on. Effort's the biggest thing. And it's like, even here, it's like effort. And it makes your show look that much better. Even if it isn't as good as we want it to be, it's like the effort has to be there.
Right. Yeah, because I think even like before, and I'll call these guys out, but the people that ran this before me, I'll say that.
Okay.
That was kind of that from what I understood. I was out here one other time when it ran, and it was, I mean, I'm not saying it because it's us, but we're worldly better.
Yep.
We've made this that much better, but it was the same thing where it was just like, it was all about a body count.
Yeah.
And let's change as little as possible and just still keep getting that body count because we're still going to make the money,
Yep.
that we're going to make, and we're going to be good for the year or whatever. That's just my interpretation of everything.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're all in this, and it's when you're really into the haunt stuff.
Yeah.
We're always looking, what can we do next?
Yeah.
How can we compete with movies, Universal, Disney? How can we compete with those big companies that have that insane budget? And we can do the stuff because we're kind of doing it right now with the stuff, we're doing on the tech side.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's what separates the two of haunts. It's like people who care and are always looking to innovate and the people who aren't. I mean, me and Brian are always sending, dude, this would be cool. This would be cool.
Yeah.
We were even talking about stuff that is being built in 4 months, but we're like, dude, we had an idea. What if we did this instead?
Yeah.
This is way cooler. Well, what if we got these bodies instead? It's like,
yeah,
that's why. And we were even talking about what might be done next year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it's like, we're stressing about this year already.
Yeah, I know.
So
yeah, you guys are notorious about like, hey, we're doing this. Let's try this out. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Let's go with it. I'm calling up Unit 70, Ghost Ride, getting others. Hey, we're not doing that now. We're going to do this.
Yeah.
I already put the order in.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, good thing I got a huge order now of,
I know, right? That's all right.
Scarecrows, and we're not using them anymore.
I know, right? We'll use them for something.
Yeah.
Just like, okay.
But
that's how
we'll
it goes.
always use it.
Yeah. We'll find something.
Yeah.
We'll find, whatever. Got a spare body in the basement.
Yeah.
We'll use,
if not,
sell.
It'll collect dust.
Yeah.
That's fine. Either or.
Oh, my God. Dude, we could go on all night, really.
Oh, honestly.
Yeah. On the review side of thing, though, getting back to that, I think a lot of them have good intentions, but I just think that it's like, at the end of the day, this is like, I don't want to call it a hobby, but it kind of is. Like, what they're doing is more of a hobby.
Oh, of course.
So it's just like, but if you're going to do it, I just feel like you need to get real. They get real, like, with the big guys.
Yeah, they get real when you comp tickets and give them free merch and you let them eat at the food truck for free.
Yeah, which I don't do that. But, well, I mean, I've comped a couple tickets here and there, but, that other stuff, no merch, no free merch. But, yeah, I don't know. I just want to, I want to find the ones that are like, because when you get something that, like, when they call something out that is like, well, they could be better at, the makeups could be better. It'd be like, dude, our makeups are fucking phenomenal. What are you talking about? That tells me,
and it's one of those,
you don't know what you're talking about.
If it could be better, we're always hiring.
Yeah.
We're always hiring actors, makeup artists. Come join the team if you're that
absolutely.
good.
Well, I can't do makeup.
Yeah. I'm busy doing my reviews.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't do the makeup.
We're going to do it, dude. Let's do the review team.
One year. It's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. All right. So enough of the reviewers.
We love you guys, though.
No, seriously, none of the love. No, there are some that are great. And there's just ones, like I got one real quick. I got one that came here. This is my early days. It's like 2017. This lady drops a magazine name. She's like, I'm from whatever fucking magazine from L.A.
Okay.
She dropped the magazine. She dropped the city. I'm from L.A. And I'm like, okay. She goes, I went to Netherworld and I did a story on their haunt and reviewed them. I flew from Atlanta to here just to review you guys. And I'm like, okay.
Cool.
That's cool. Come on in. And this is like,
tickets are $30 at
dude,
the ticket booth.
No, I'm like, you just came from Netherworld. This is like 2017, so we were nowhere near what we are now. And I'm just like, oh my God. And she's like, yeah, so can we review it? I'm like, yeah, you can review it. Okay. Can we get comp tickets? I'm like, what? No.
We're trying to survive right now.
I don't even know you. You know what I mean? I don't even know clue who you are. That's where I get the bad taste, is when reviewers expect that free. It's like, I'm in business.
Yeah, they always put those labels, oh, I'm a official reviewer. Everyone always puts labels nowadays. I'm a special effects makeup artist. I'm a prop fabricator. It's like, dude, you're rusting a lantern out. Yeah, right. Let's settle down. You're not, I'm
a lighting tech.
Dude, honestly, what's up with tech people?
I don't know. You tell me.
Dude, I don't know either. How did I get involved in this?
So where did you get involved? Now, you did a home haunt, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
All right, let's start from the beginning.
Well, we're going to go way back.
Yeah, let's hear about the Carpenter's House of Horrors.
So how I got into the haunted house stuff. So we'll go way, way back. So my first experience of like Halloween stuff.
Yeah.
My parents' house that they live at right now, there's a neighbor couple blocks over would do a huge yard display. He has a corner house, so you could see his front yard and backyard. He would do front yard, backyard, garage, the whole nine. Halloween comes, and I was excited to go. Wanted to go. So parents took us trick-or-treating. I cried.
How old are you at this point?
Oh, God, 5 or 6.
Okay, he's a little kid.
Yeah, I was little. So that was like the first time I experienced like that scale. And the guy still does it to this day. He's older now, so it's funny because he doesn't do the backyard anymore, doesn't do the garage anymore. It's just the front yard. Yeah. So it's kind of cool seeing that. You know, I saw that like the peak, you could say.
Yeah.
And then the first pro haunt, it was a hayride up in the area where I live, and same thing. I cried on the hayride, and
you little bitch,
dude. I hate him. That's one thing. I don't like him now either.
Yeah.
I don't like haunted houses. Don't like scary movies. They scare me. I mean, we've been to haunted houses. Brian's always, Drake, you're going first. I don't fucking like them. Not at all.
I guess I didn't notice.
Yeah, I don't like them at all.
Oh,
so
noted.
But yeah, so the hayride went on, and I was naive and little, and I didn't realize when a wagon pulled into a barn and the door shut that shit was about to hit the fan.
Yeah.
In a haunted house hayride, and shit did hit the fan.
Your shit literally hit the fan?
Yeah. And it terrified me, and I cried, and I wasn't a fan. And
gosh.
As the years went on, I got more and more, always wanted to do it. So did a yard display, got bigger each year, and 2021 was the last year I did it, and that was the biggest it got. It was, destroyed my parents' front yard. My dad was, pissed.
Yeah.
Damn grass, never going to grow back.
Yeah.
So his front yard, the garage, driveway. And that year it was like, okay, this is I'm spending so much money, and I couldn't get anything back because it was like, donations, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Because I ain't getting sued. I'm not saying I'm a company.
Right.
Come in at your own risk, that type of thing.
Yeah.
And it got so much, and I was, working, spending all on haunted house shit.
Yeah.
Wood, corn stalks, all that. So after that year, I was like, all right, that was my first year I went to Transworld. I always knew about it, but it's always like, I was graduated in 2018. I know I'm young, old. So it was one of those things of like, I never got out there. So 2021, I went to Transworld, and I was like, okay, this is like legit.
Now, did you go
cool.
like as just you?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Yes. With my, I had, the haunt name, my name on the badge, all that, and ran into some people, got involved in the pro industry, helping out, all that kind of stuff. I worked a normal job in a warehouse. It was terrible, but always did, would help out at a haunt. Never acted before. Always just, doing that kind of stuff. And it got to a point where I went into the haunt I was working at, Nightmare Cleveland at the time, and I was like, I will work for you full time for literally whatever. I quit my job already. Didn't have a plan. I was over it. I'm like,
just all in.
I was kind of putting all the chips on the table, and I was like, whatever it takes. I have to do this with my life.
Yeah.
No matter what. There's, people have purposes. It's like haunted house shit. Like, that's it. It's all I want to do. It's all I think about. I mean, you're in text groups with me and Brian. It'll be 2 a.m. and me and Brian will be like, dude, check this out.
Yeah.
You're probably sleeping by that time.
Oh, I'm sleeping by 11:30.
But it's one of those things. It's like, I have to do it. So I basically put all my chips in with these guys. And, they hired me on, and I was there for a handful of years. And it was great. Met great people. Met Brian, met you. Started to help you guys with the Christmas show. And now I'm here, part-time, a little more than part-time with Plague and side jobs. And so it just took off, and it's fantastic.
So you've been on like legendary haunt tours.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is funny to me because like to hear you say, I still don't like them, but goes to legendary. Yeah. We went to Fear Columbus for their industry night during Christmas and walked through the haunt.
Yeah. Those Christmas ones aren't too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, Field of Screams, I got scared a couple times when we were out there, but I don't fucking like them.
That's funny.
There's some, even like,
that doesn't make any sense.
Dude, even scary movies. I'm still one of those like sent like this. Yeah.
Oh,
even downstairs, dude, there's sometimes like, I mean, you and Brian attempt to scare people down there, but it's like there's sometimes like someone will just be walking by, damn, dude, what the fuck you doing? But yeah, I'm not a fan.
I scare Holly all the time, dude. I bust into the art room. I just fucking kick the fear flaps in.
Yeah, people, you're one of those days. Someone's gonna be right on top of those fear flaps.
That's all right.
But
so okay, so then you're more, because see, I love going to them.
Yeah, I do too.
I love going and seeing it and like watching it in action. And I mean, I get scared of it every now and again, maybe a little, but not.
And I know, like, we know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
There's a whole, science, whatever you want to call it, behind haunted houses of scares, and I go into them knowing what's going to happen and still get the shit scared out of me.
That's funny as hell.
But yeah.
We got a couple actors like that too, that they're like the one girl that works outside, she's like, I don't like animatronics. I don't want to go buy them. So we're like, well, we need you to come and cover a scene. And she's just like, is it an animatronic? Well, you got to go past one. No, I can't do that. And I'm like, ain't nothing going to happen to you. What is the problem here? You know what I mean? So that's just weird to me. But but on the other end of it, like the building and setting it up and doing all the tech work and everything, it is fun. It's like, and a lot of people don't realize that we were talking about this earlier about, that Halloween, like just overall the industry, just the haunted house industry is like, taken off in the last 10 years, especially.
Huge.
To where it's like, we're lucky. Like we do it full time.
Yep.
I mean, you're part-time here.
Yeah.
And then you'll go to Plague and you'll do Plague for that, but you're doing it full time. Yeah. And that's what's happening.
And it's great.
Yeah.
And I think that's what really divides, the guys that are really good in the industry and the ones that, not that they're not good, but it's like, for them, it's just a job.
Yeah.
It's like, the guys that have the passion,
yes,
like that's where the real cool stuff comes out. Mm-hmm. And that's what makes it super fun.
It does. It does. And just doing that experience, just having the experience. Because like when I did it, when I first started, we started the haunt line first.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We went to Trans World in like 09.
Yeah, oh, you're going way back.
So,
dude, I was 9. I was playing soccer in the backyard with a dog.
You were crying at haunts back then.
Probably at that age.
No, and that was fun. But when we ran the haunt over in Crestline at the old shop, like that's where, and dude, I was like, God, that was 2013. So I was old by then. I'm like my late 30s.
Yeah, you don't act no more.
No, oh no, I didn't act then.
Oh,
no, I didn't act then. I did the marketing and the audio.
Oh.
I put made all the audio for the haunt, and then I did the market because I used to work in radio, so I had a lot of production skills. So I did all the production stuff and the audio, and then I would run the ticket booth, and then I would do like walkthroughs and make sure everything.
You did it all.
Yeah. But then I would just go to Bob and be like, hey, everything's good.
Nowadays, you just sit in your office.
Well,
we're like, hey, Vic, we got a problem. And you're like, I'll take care of it.
Nah,
Brian will fix it.
Yeah, I was going to say, Brian, get Anthony. He's fine. He'll deal with it. But no, but when we started doing that, I was the exact same way, except just way older. I was just like, this is the shit. This is what I want to do.
It's an insane adrenaline rush. And normal people look at it and they're like, fucking weirdos.
Yeah.
And I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I totally get it. But it's like, it is a weird adrenaline rush.
It is.
Like even
seeing someone get scared.
Yeah.
Watching the actor do it, and in the scene that we set up, that we put the sound in, and seeing it all work together was
unbelievable.
It was addicting, and it was just like, this is so fucking cool.
Even the rooms we did last year here up in the house.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Doing the laundry room, after seeing that with the thunderstorm going and the audio, it was like,
yeah,
like we fucking did it.
Yeah.
This is killer.
It is.
So it's like, it is the pre and post adrenaline rush of, the build and props come in and it's super exciting.
Oh, I love it.
All that stuff and the, trade shows and that. And it's like, it is so fun. And then once the final product is there, you're like, this is sweet. And then when people go through it, it's even better.
Oh, dude. Well, when I get a call from a freight company saying, hey, we got some, it's like, fuck yes.
Yep.
Okay, sweet, I'm here. And it's just like, call me when you get here, I'll open the gate. You know what I mean? It's just like, and then you want to go out with the hammer and everything, start breaking everything open to see it.
Yeah.
And then there's sometimes you're just like, what the fuck is this?
Well, come on, dude. Why'd we order this?
It didn't.
Man, we're going to do this with this.
Yeah. That didn't look like that at Trans World.
Yeah, you're like, oh my God, who made this?
But yeah, then putting it in place and seeing everything just kind of come together. But yeah, it was the same way. And I was just like, I really legit want to do this. So I fucking pulled strings and I made some calls and, got this whole deal here. And that's when I was, oh God, this is work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is, and it's stressful.
Yeah.
I mean,
can be. Yeah.
Me and Aaron were stressing about the new wow factor that we're bringing into the basement for, you were there 3-4 days, and, Aaron's staying here till 7 o'clock. And,
yeah.
Freaking out about, oh my God, this isn't going to work. And it's like, it's March.
Yeah.
We have, 6 months, 7 months?
Yeah.
But it's like, we were oh, we have to do this.
Yeah.
We're going to do this. And we got it now. And
it's hard to say no to some of the stuff where you're just like, well, that it really wasn't in the plans, but.
And I am a bad influence.
Yeah, so go ahead. Let's do it.
I am sorry for that, but it's like me and Aaron will walk there and be like, dude, what if we did this?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, let's do it. And it's like, okay. Because now we're even, me and Aaron are about done in the basement. So it's like me and him been texting about doing some crazy tech stuff up in the house. And, the ideas are rolling and we're like, all right, let's, this might be out of the budget.
Just hold on. Your lighting budget's shrinking by the minute.
Dude, that vine budget's going up and my lighting budget's going down.
We always need vines and lights.
But... yeah, now, it's always one of those things.
I just get to the point where, the hell's going on over here?
Come on.
Jesus.
Come on.
We're doing a professional podcast here, guys. Thank you.
Edit that out.
No, but it gets to the point where it's like, everything you say, like everything that comes across is just like, yeah, man, it's like, can we do that? Or Aaron will do this. He'll like make, a spreadsheet or a budget list.
Yeah, he loves his budget
Dude,
list.
He loves that. And he's like,
loves it.
He goes, if we do this it's going to cost maybe $100 each time. I'm like, $100? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. You know what I mean? So we start doing it. Next thing you know, it's like, oh, well, yeah, that amp didn't work right. So it's actually going to be about 150. And I'm just like, okay, we're all good. Next thing you know, we're like 400 in. I'm like, now hold on.
What happened to the $100
This is supposed to be $100 a pop. What is going on here?
Yeah.
But
that's the haunt industry.
I know.
Spending money.
Yeah. Just spend all this money and then get through next year. That's all right. We'll make it up in October.
Don't worry about it. Yeah. Put on the bill next year.
So when you were doing the home haunt, what was like, give us an idea of like, how many years did you do it?
The scale of that was about 3.
So you did 3 years.
Yeah, it was always like a yard display. And then it was like, all right, what if we let people walk through and walk through the garage? I always wanted to do my parents' backyard too, because they have like a double-sided gate on each side of their house, but they have a pool, so it always turned into someone fell in.
Yeah, liability.
My dad, the old man he is, damn insurance doesn't cover this. Blah 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 blah. So it's like, all right, we'll stick to the front yard. But it's about 3 years of the walkthrough.
So was it like a neighborhood thing where everybody'd come and do a walkthrough?
Yeah,
and
people are pissed I don't do it anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Were the neighbors pissed when there's a bunch of cars parked down the road?
No, everyone loved it. Neighbors loved it. I mean, they live by elementary school, so there's the couple Karens that little Johnny seeing someone hanging from the tree or something, and it's like, get out of here, bitch.
Yeah.
But
I can just hear you saying that to your neighbor.
But it was
you
one
Karen
of the
bitch, leave.
Honestly, get out of here. But it was one of those things. It was the community liked it a lot, and people are like, last year I did the smallest yard display because I haven't done anything at their house in a couple years. I put like 4 things out, and some person walked by and they're like, this is all you do now? What happened a couple of years ago? It's like, dude, I'm busy now. Like here especially, it's like I would love like the knowledge and techniques and skills I've learned from a ton of people. It's like I would love to, do some crazy ass yard display, but it's like I don't have time.
Yeah. It is. Like just a yard display for Halloween takes up enough time to where like when you're doing what you're doing, it's like there literally is no time for me to do it right.
Yeah, it was me pulling, cool props out I have from Dembski and Nevermore and Ghost Ride and throwing it in the yard with a couple corn stalks. And, people were like, this is cool. What happened to the full corn maze you had in your front yard? It's like, that's not happening anymore.
Yeah.
But, my parents are always like, he'll do it someday again. It's like, settle down now. Settle down.
Well, when you get your house.
Yeah, just what I want to do, tear up my yard. And I'll be talking like my dad, damn yard.
You'll buy your own house and still go back to your mom and dad's and do it.
Tear their yard up.
That's all right. I know how that goes. So then you did that for 3 years. Like, what did it like? Did it grow? Did it get bigger?
Yeah. So it started just the garage. I did a carnival clown type thing and had a big clown facade, and it was just the garage. And then I'm like, all right, well, what if I did the front yard? So I did the front yard.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, what if I did both of them? So I did a huge corn maze, 5,000 corn stalks in the front yard.
Real corn stalks? Yeah.
Used a tire iron for each corn stalk. So soak the yard, and I tire iron, certain distance, and put the corn in.
Yeah.
5,000 of them. It was terrible. But, I mean, you would stand. I knew it was legit when I stood in the middle of the yard, and it's like I felt like I was in a corn maze. I'm like, this is fucking cool.
Yeah.
But that
5,000.
when I did the front yard and garage, that's where kind of peaked. And then in the garage, I did like a laser swamp with the fog and all that stuff. And it was getting to a point where like storing stuff here and here. It was so much stuff.
Yeah.
Storing in the shed, storing in the garage, storing in the attic, storing at my aunt's house, storing in the barn at my grandparents' house. It's like, oh, okay. So then I started looking at the storage units and all that. But then I got the opportunity to work at a pro hunt. So that got put on the back burner.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I want to do it just to do it. Because, it's like, I want to do it to look good and all that. It just wasn't going to happen with the amount of time.
So you did that. 5,000 corns. That's just. Did you do it did anybody help you?
Yeah, there's a guy that helped me.
Yeah, I was like, Jesus, that's just nuts. So you do the home hunt, 5,000 corn stalk, corn maze. Yep. So then you went to Nightmare Cleveland from there, and then you got into Plague, right?
Yep.
So I guess what I'm saying is like, what led you to like kind of go that way rather than maybe trying to find a space to maybe do your own attraction? Is that something you like in your future? Do you see like, I'm going to do my own thing one day, or
probably not.
No?
You're an owner of a hunt.
Yeah.
You don't really do the creative side of stuff to a degree. And it's like, that's what I enjoy. Because it's like, where you worrying about, sales, tickets, money, buying stuff. It's like you are a boss that comes around and be like, dude, this would be cool. I mean, me, you and Brian were down in the basement talking about stuff today.
I have to do that a little bit.
Yeah, but it's like, you don't do it all day. It's like, that's what I like to do, is like fully focus on that. Would I someday, if the opportunity came up and someone was like, hey, you want to run this? I'd probably be like, yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Let's try it, because then I'll turn hunt reviewers away. But it would kind of be, cool to experience and, check that off the bucket list.
Listen, I've got an assistant acting manager position.
I've heard.
Available.
I'm going to apply for it.
You should put your hat in the ring on there.
Yeah.
We need help.
I'm good at doing laundry.
You going to do laundry?
Yeah, I'm good at it.
Okay.
I'm good at, telling actors not to sit down. Hey, what are you doing sitting down? Get up. Scare this person.
Yeah. All right.
So
yeah, we'll keep you open for that one.
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
LinkedIn.
I'll tell. Yeah.
Send it over.
Put it over. Yeah. Well, but I got to tell you, the acting manager, ball buster.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Yeah.
I've heard stories.
Oh, not those. Oh, you mean yeah.
Oh, the acting, yeah, those ones.
Yeah. No. No, that would be cool, man. To do your own thing, run your own attraction. But yeah, I think you kind of got to build up to it, because like, as much as I love doing it, you kind of have to go down and get into the creative mix of things, because, sitting at your desk all day is just, I just can't do that.
And a lot of people don't get, the creative side of things, and, let's just do this. And it's like, that's been done before.
Yeah.
People done that. Let's do something new. And it's like, that's, you guys have such a good crew here. You're carpenters. You have a fabricator now who can weld anything we want. We're like, hey, weld and he gets it done.
Yeah.
Brian and the art crew, and everyone just flows and they get it. And it's like, Brian being, who he is, it's like just that lingo of, dude, let's do this. Let's try this. Let's order this to do it here. And it's working wonders.
Yeah.
And it's like, even the couple builds that we haven't started that are going to happen, it's like, I'm super excited for.
Yeah. The West Cell Block build, I'm really excited for. That's going to be cool.
That's going to be a wow factor.
Yeah.
A lot of wow factors coming in.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
They're coming in hot for sure. Yeah, I feel that like, it all, like, there's got to be a degree of creative on every level. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it has to be.
There really has to be, you know what I mean? Because, from, and not just tech and art, You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because like, if you ask Brian, he's the only one that's got good ideas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just how he's like, dude, this is the way we got to do it. But he's really good at like feeding, feeding off of, you know, if I say to him, dude, I kind of want to do this kind of a room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he'd be like, oh, okay. And then that's as far as I take it.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
And I've worked with him. This is going on year 4. And it's like, I feel like me and him click very well. Where it's like he can just be like, you know what to do. And it's like, I know his expectations because they're set high.
Right.
And it's like, I know what he's looking for, which is great. Because then it's like, I don't have to be like, oh, is Brian going to like that?
Yeah.
Like, I can walk by something, even if someone else is working on it, and be like, dude, you're going to have to fix that. We already know Brian's not going to, you know, it's half-assed. We got to make it better.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's also, you know, it annoys people, whatever, but it's like, it's super cool because that's why the show looks so good.
Yeah.
I mean, someone could come look at the haunt today and it looks like we could open today.
Yeah.
Which is
we could.
super nice.
Yeah.
So,
well, and then you get to know everybody and how they do things. So like for instance, Anthony, like Brian could tell Anthony, hey, I'm going to be in and I'm going to paint. I need these colors. And Anthony can set his card up to how he wants it. Like, here's your spray bottles. Here's what's colors in these spray bottles, and he can come in and go.
Everyone just gets it.
Yeah.
Which is so nice.
Which is funny because when we had another artist come in and do painting for us, he did that, and he's just like, the hell is all this? Because he wasn't used to that. He's like, I don't want that. I don't want that. What are these? No, I don't like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, you know, artists got to do their things their own way.
Scenic artists.
Yeah.
Divas of the haunt industry.
You heard it there first, folks. You're not lying.
We love you, Brian.
Yeah, yeah. We love all of you scenic artists.
Yeah, all you scenic artists, make it come to life.
Yeah, sure. No, but I think again, all encompassing from concept to in season acting, you know, it all goes hand in hand.
Yeah, I mean, even with room builds, I mean, we were down there talking about it today. All right, where's the actor going? Where's the actor going to do? And it's like the room ain't even done. It's just 2x4. You know, studs and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's one of those, the actor's not, we don't even know who the actor is yet. And we're already going, okay, where are they going to go? You know,
right. What are they going to do here?
Where are they going to jump? Where are they going to hit? All that stuff. So, you know, thinking around the clock, even though the haunt's open for a month.
Yeah. So, okay. So let's move forward then. So you do the home haunt.
Yep.
It was pretty cool. You got the opportunity to go to a pro haunt in Nightmare Cleveland.
Yep.
Nightmare Cleveland is an attraction up in Cleveland that is kind of a sister haunt to Chippewa Lake Slaughterhouse. Yep. Chippewa Lake had been open for, 5 or 6 seasons before Nightmare?
Yeah,
something like that.
Something like that.
And then they opened Nightmare Cleveland.
Yeah.
And that is a beautiful haunt. It's,
beautiful.
Dude, it's set up very well.
Beautiful.
So you start working there.
Yeah.
How long did you work there?
Oh, gosh. 2 or 3 years, I want to say. 22, 23. Yeah, 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
And you were there from kind of the beginning then, yeah?
Yeah.
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 So from ground up.
Wide open. Yeah, basically the warehouse was empty for the most part. There were a handful of rooms built, you know, walls and stuff, but yeah, I was there from the start.
So let me ask you this. In your opinion, how important, because like in attractions now, like for instance, Chippewa Lake Slaughterhouse, and comparing those two is really kind of like two different kind of things.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you've got Chippewa Lake Slaughterhouse that's in a slaughterhouse.
Yep.
It's in nowhere, Ohio. It's in Chippewa Lake, but you know, it's not in Cleveland. But it's literally, you go through like these cattle call things. You know what I'm saying? Like the cattle things
it's
that go
super authentic.
Oh, dude. And then you like
max.
You walk down the driveway, the trail with all the high. It's like legit.
It's very good.
It is. I mean, you got to give it. It's really good. Then you get Nightmare Cleveland.
Yep.
Which is still an amazing. It's beautiful. It was done well, but it's in Cleveland. It's in by a Value City.
Yep. Underneath.
Yeah. So you're like at this. I don't want to, I'm not dogging on it at all. I'm just saying that it's like,
the vibe's different.
Yeah,
vibe's different.
You know what I mean?
It's like, oh wow, Value City. Oh, here's the haunted house.
Yeah, here's
compared to you're pulling up to Chippewa and you're like, where the hell am I?
Yeah, what is going on here?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
So two totally different vibes.
Yeah,
so and even from the shows themselves, walking through, two totally different vibes.
Yeah, which makes it unique. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like both of those, being together. But, and that seems to be like a lot of attractions are like that now, which it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, what do you prefer?
Oh, the authentic part of it is there's something about it, but you can be authentic and not everyone's like, oh, you got to have an old abandoned building. You don't have to.
No.
I mean, there's haunts out there that don't. I mean, Hell's Gate out, in the Chicago area, that's a building that was built by, the crew, the construction company. And it's like, it's an old manor in the woods. And it's like, that's authentic. That's cool. You walk through the woods, do the whole, that type shit. That's cool. It's like the whole driving up the Big Lots parking lot and going, oh, there's a haunt right next door. It's like, they're cool. They're great haunts.
Yeah.
It just does throw the vibe off a point. Not saying, I mean, some of the best haunts are in, retail, shopping centers. Mm-hmm. It just throws the vibe off until you get inside.
Until you get in there,
Then you're like, oh, okay, this is cool. But
it's all like that authentic feel to it, like Chippewa Lake, for instance, gives it that, like when the first, I guess if you want to say haunted house I went to, wasn't even a haunted house, it was a trail, and we were at a party. My dad, it was like a party I think one of my parents were at. I was like maybe 5 or 6.
Okay.
I legit thought I was going to die.
Dude, you're telling me. I'm 25 and still feel that way.
Dude jumps out of a tree with a chainsaw. Starts chasing us down the trail. We all run in different directions. There's like 7 of us, and we're like, this way, this way, this way. And I ran my own way, and I'm just fucking running as fast as I can, as hard as I can, because I'm legit thinking this guy's going to cut me up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude, even to this day, it's scary.
Yeah. So it's like, that is more scary to me than a giant scare factory.
Yeah.
That's not, I mean, that's cool. That is awesome.
Well,
to look
it's
at.
cool if you can get it, but that's
it's
another
not,
topic.
Yeah, that's
another topic.
Come on, here we go.
That's another topic.
Yeah.
But no, it's one of those, even here, for example.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some themes in the haunt where you go, why the hell's this in a prison? But it's like, no one really wants to walk through, jail cells for 45 minutes.
Right.
No one does. I mean, people,
well, that's kind of how it used to be.
Yeah, which is why they don't own it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's why they don't have that.
But it works sometimes. I mean, Eloise Asylum, when that was at the peak with the crew they had, unbelievable show.
Dude, crazy.
Authentic.
Crazy good.
It was really good. Well, you get rid of the crew, and guess what? Womp womp.
Yeah.
You got clown makeups in an asylum now. So pick your poison of what you want. But I think it just depends who you have.
Yeah.
I mean, you could hand someone the worst building if they're good and get it, and the positivity and all that stuff. If you have that, you can make it gold, as Brian likes to say.
It's gold. Yeah. If you do God's work in there.
Yeah, a lot of God's work does happen around here.
But then there's some too that are like we went to the one, a bunch of us went down to the Haunted Hoorah.
Okay.
I'll give them some props. And, I had Brent on the podcast. He was one of my first guests, actually. We had so much fun at that haunt. I mean, we had so much fun.
And that's what it's all about at the end of the day.
There were some scares. Yeah. You know what I mean? It wasn't overly scary, but I don't think until we went to East Coast and we went to Markoff's, that was just fucking mind-blowing.
I've heard.
Mind-blowing. But and I'm not comparing them two because they're two totally different things. But we just had so much, we legit walked in. Some people don't like it. You're not supposed to be laughing. You're supposed to be, scared. But it's dude, it was military themed, and it was so much fun.
Yeah, and I think that's, as I've, been in the industry more, it's, that's all, having fun is the big thing. It's like, if I'm laughing, crying, screaming, whatever it is, it's like, as long as I'm with the people having fun, it's like, that's all I care about.
Yeah.
I mean, there were even a couple last year I went to where I'm like, that haunt was not good. But it's like, I had fun. So it's like, all right, it's cool. I don't mind it.
Yeah, we went to one like that last year where we were kind of just we were expecting something different.
Yeah.
Then we get there and we're like, oh, this is legit.
Yeah.
And then we kind of go to the haunts and we're like, Yeah, no,
You're
not
like,
so much.
Come on, where are we
Yeah,
going?
what's going on here?
Yeah.
But then you go out, but there was other legit elements to
Yes.
it. But yeah, so no, I get that.
And there's so many haunts too.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, there's a list of them that's like, dude, I want to go to this. I want to go to that.
Yeah.
And it's like, we're always working.
Yeah,
Thanks a lot.
you're welcome.
Can't check haunts out because of you.
That's why you go on Legendary, bitch.
Yeah.
That's why you go on the haunt tours when we go to the conventions.
Right.
Because that's the main thing. We used to go to HauntCon. You ever been to HauntCon?
No, I'm too young for that.
Shut up. It wasn't that goddamn long ago. Well, it might have been. You
How
were
long?
probably still in high
Yeah.
school. We went to those, though, and those were fun. The convention, it was funny as hell. Like, let's say this is the show floor right here, right?
Okay.
HauntCon was in this corner,
All right.
and the rest of it was like the Halloween Expo,
Okay.
which is like where like the local party Halloween store would go to buy their cheap makeup and,
Costumes
shitty
and-
costumes and wigs and stuff like that. But we would go to HauntCon because they would always have really good haunt tours.
Interesting.
So we went to like Rise Haunted House down in New Orleans. Well, it was between New Orleans and Baton Rouge.
Yep.
Dude. And it's in this tiny ass, no name town. Like you'd never expect, anything
Yeah.
going on there. And you roll into that thing and it was just like, this is wild. This is so
That's
good.
the best when you find those
dude.
hidden gems.
Oh man. And they're not hidden. They're known.
Yeah.
Rise is known. But it was like, that was the first time I'd heard of him. And I was like, this is legit, like so good visually. The actors to this day, I think, are the best actors I ever encountered at a haunted house. They knew their scenes like the back of their hands.
Yeah.
And they could like, dude, I saw this one guy jump off. There was this wall, like jumped off this wall, landed on the floor, and then leaped over these seats and landed right in the seat perfectly. Another girl come running out of this like doorway, and there was this hearse in this room. So like the hood of the car's here, and then the windshield and the top of the car. And then there was like maybe this much space between the top of the car and the ceiling to the room.
Oh my God.
And she jumped on the hood of the car and like crawled all the way up there. And we thought, oh my God, like she's going to, hit her.
Dude.
Yeah, dude. They were on point. And this was like in January. They always had HauntCon in January.
Okay.
So it was just like, we were just like mind blown.
Yeah, that's cool.
And it was like the haunt itself. And then they had like this other building that was like 2 tiers. And there was, I think it was like 2 stories. And there was like 4 or 5 escape rooms on each level, like escape, like they're all 5-minute escape rooms.
All right.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, escape rooms are fun too.
Yeah. And then they had another asylum over here, and you'd go into the asylum, but it was real theatrical. So it was like you would go into a scene and stop, and like some shit would go down.
Yeah, a
and
little
then
show would happen.
A little show.
Yeah.
And that was where it was almost like a touch thing where I personally wasn't ready. And I saw the owner, I can't think of his name, of Rise at Transworld one time. And I was talking with him. I was like, dude, your haunt was off the hook. I go, but I gotta tell you what happened to me there. And he's like, what's going on? I was like, well, hold on. We went in, it was like maybe the 2nd or 3rd room. And we go in there and it was like I don't know, it was a hospital or mental ward or some shit. And there was this girl and she was wearing a hospital gown. And she had like the wet hair and,
Yep.
and she would like just jumped off this bed and she just like rolling around on the floor. And we're all just like, okay, what the hell's going on here? You know what I mean? It's just like, and she jumps up and like, she gets in my face. She like grabs a hold of me and gets in my face. And I was like, Jesus Christ. They're like, and I'm like, oh, hey, how's it going? And she said something to me. And I remember looking at Dan. Dan's one of the guys who works here.
Yep.
I looked at Dan like, what the hell? And she had long ass fucking hair. And she took her hair, she pulled her head back, like flipped her hair, and it like went up over my head.
Dude, you finally had hair again.
Dude, I know, right? And it was all wet and sticky.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
And she took her mouth and just went boop, right. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on here? I just kind of backed up a little bit.
Dude, you sure you were at a haunted house?
Well, it was something. And then she just like kind of pushed me away and then like right back on the floor. And I looked over at Dan. He's dying. He's laughing. He's just like losing his mind because that just happened. We're just like, okay. It just sent us through a loop.
That's
that was
great.
That was like the first couple rooms.
Dude, touch passes at haunts are great.
We didn't have no touch pass.
I wouldn't care either way.
It was just like,
Fill me up.
yeah. I was like, that was kind of those kind of experiences at haunted houses, you're just kind of not ready for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, that's a wow factor for sure.
Oh, it was. It was a wow factor. Yeah. So I asked him about it when I was there, and he said, yeah, that was so, like, he knew exactly who it was.
That's great that he knew, too.
He knew, and I was just like, oh, so, yeah. He's like, oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's what happened. He's like, yep. You ain't the first.
Not the last.
Probably not the last.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. But, yeah, that's why we would go to those conventions, because, like, literally that convention, you walk in, and you could go through it in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, you could literally walk the floor.
Yeah, you're not buying Spirit Halloween costumes.
No. And even the Haunt Con section, it was, it wasn't like, Ghost Ride was there or anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was like...
but I think haunt tours are the best.
They really are.
I mean, they have the, showcase haunt.
Yep.
And then, the other two they are what they are.
Yeah.
But there's always that one that it's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, every year they do them, and it's like, oh, we can't wait for them.
Yep.
Because they're always so good.
And down in that area, because, like, we went to that time... God, we went to... Well, the first one was in because they used to do it in different cities.
Yep.
So we went to the Nashville Nightmare.
Yeah, and people say that's amazing.
Dude, and this was in 2017.
Yeah.
Wow, dude. I mean, even back then, like, I'm just thinking about, like, how some of that stuff worked, and it was like, how the hell did they do that? They had this, like, it was I don't know if it was a library scene or like a house situation. You're in this library. Okay. I remember just seeing like a bunch of bookshelves. And there was this girl wearing kind of this like old Victorian type dress, I guess. And she was standing in front of, like, if that's the bookshelf right there, she's standing in front of this bookshelf, and she just rose up off the ground. And we were just like,
how the hell?
What the hell? And I'm like looking back, trying to see how she's attached to the wall and everything.
Flashlight out on your phone.
Yeah. I'm like sitting there like trying to do that. And then I even messaged them because I don't know who I did back then. I had no idea who.
Yeah,
ran.
You guys were still faxing back in the day.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know what I mean? I didn't know who was running that show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't know who it was. I sent them a message on like in Facebook or some shit. Just went to their page, liked the page, and I sent a message. How the hell did you guys do that? I'm like, I really need to know because I want to do that. Right. They never answered.
Yeah, they're like, here's another fanboy.
Yeah,
Get out of here.
Dude, it was so funny. But that was like just stuff like that.
Yeah,
where it was just like, dude, that is so cool.
It's the best. Even the couple years ago, Haunt Overload was on was on one of the haunt tours, and everyone sees pictures and blah blah blah. And when you go
all
there,
the pumpkins.
Yeah, when you go there and see 25, 30 foot tall Grim Reapers made out of like logs in the woods.
Yeah,
you're like, holy shit, our haunt sucks.
Right? Yeah,
because it is just jaw dropping. That type of work, and that's what the best is seeing work like that. Because we look at our haunt and go, it's good. Yeah. But then when you see someone who does something better, you're like, fuck, we got to up our game now.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the drawing board.
Yep.
Which is always the best because now we're getting the best every year of, all right, what can we do? What can we do?
You're getting the best out of the people.
And it's all because other competition. I mean, even though they're not, however many states away, they're competition.
Yeah.
People are going out to see them because it's a wow factor.
Yeah.
People come out to here because it's a wow factor. Mm-hmm. They're competition.
Yeah. Yeah, same way when we went to Markoff's. Yeah. Dude, you've got to go see
People
that.
say it's unbelievable.
It is unreal.
And I've seen pictures and know a couple people that work there, and people say it's like top notch. But yet again, it's one of those in the middle of nowhere.
It really is.
Like in the middle of nowhere.
We were driving there, and it was like we were unsure because somehow it took us in this almost like to the back of it.
Okay.
And we were like, we can't be going the right way. But GPS was leading us that way. All right, so we get there, and we find it, we get there. And I'm like, okay, this is good. Because all the haunts that year were pretty decent. And we get there, and, they do it was like this little ghost town thing, and that was fun. It was cool. But then they take you to the main trail. And, dude.
That's where you're like, oh, shit.
Well, not at first. At first, we're just like, oh, we're going to go through a haunted trail. We've been through a haunted trail, whatever. Yeah. It's going to be fun. Mind blown. I mean, like, it just it never ended.
That's the best. I think trails are one of the top haunts. Like trails, hay rides. There's something about them that is like authentic to the like that fall feel. You're outside, it's chilly. There's something about it.
And even more than that, just seeing what they did on that trail was just
yeah,
like,
don't they have like a swamp that you walk across a bridge and shit? Yeah.
Dude, they got like windmills. Like I said, giant. Remember the big giant windmills?
That's unbelievable.
It was. Oh, I guess we're going in here now. You know, they had a cave. They had like this giant cave system. We were just like,
that is insane,
dude. I'm telling you what. When we got done, and I haven't said this at a haunted house, and I don't remember when we get out after we go past the fucking giant fire truck and ambulances and plane crash, legit.
Yeah, they've posted videos and pictures.
Yeah,
of that.
And then there are these guys up there and they're playing all this DJ music, and we're just like, you know, everything looks like it's gonna fall on you. You know what I mean? And we get out. That's like the end, and you get out, and we were just laughing and having such a good time. I remember talking to the guy that runs it. I go, "Can we go again?"
They're like, "Please, dude.
I want to go again."
Please.
He's like, "No, sorry, not tonight." And it was just like, oh, I want to go one more time.
Yeah,
we got to find a way
that's
back here.
Unreal. Even Field of Screams when we went last year.
Yeah.
I mean, the hayride. I mean, I've seen videos. You know, Brian's worked on it. He showed us pictures. And it's like when you're there and see a giant claw attempt to pick up a hayride wagon, you're like, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah. I loved how they explained the new scene they were putting in.
Yeah, the build, and they made it sound like it was no big deal.
Yeah, all nonchalant.
This building's going to blow up, and cars are going to tip over, and this
motorcycle's going to go flying this way. We're
gas
just like,
tank's going to blow up, and that's about it. You're
but
like,
that's all.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. We're just like, those guys came here probably like, I don't know, it was before Trans World last year.
Okay.
Or was that 2 years? It was last year or 2 years ago. They came here. No, it was last year.
Yeah, because they drive through Ohio.
So they came through, and they were like, Gene called me up, and he's like, "Hey, can we check it?" I was like, "Yeah, of course." And then we went there, and I'm just like, it was like you said, I was like, "Oh God."
Yeah, even their haunted houses were really good.
They were.
Like, I mean, for them being like a hayride driven, like their haunted houses were like really good.
Yeah. They were.
Even the Midway.
Yeah,
like,
the Midway was just like wild.
All the stamped concrete. It's like, come on, dude. What are we doing?
And the bar.
Yep. Ticket booth. The merch.
Yeah, the merch was really cool.
Was beautiful.
But it's all of that now, and it's like just the evolution of it is just amazing.
Yeah, I feel like the haunts have been put on back burner.
Yeah.
For like the money part of it, it's like the Midway, food trucks.
Yeah.
Games, the 5-minute escape rooms, your merchandise. It's like that's what, you know, people like you as owners are going, okay, this is what we want to, you know,
you got to focus on that a lot more now.
Focus on that because it's like, you know, that's whatever 30% of your income is people buying photo ops and doing all that kind of stuff.
Yep. Got to have those. Dude, it's every year you're trying to find that little new avenue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's not going to take away from your merch. It's not going to take away from your food, but they're going to be like, we kind of got to do this.
Yeah.
They had at Bates Motel, they had the, I wouldn't have done it because I don't like being in closed spaces, but they had like a coffin thing.
The coffin ride.
Yeah, where you get in it and they close it up and it like, you know, shakes all over the place. I was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, all the germs in that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Just lick that coffin.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Keep your mouth closed. Claustrophobias.
Yeah, claustrophobic tunnel.
Yeah.
Get a couple sneeze marks on you. Nothing wrong with that. But no, that's the big thing is like the midways, and they've gotten so elaborate too that it's like they're mini haunts.
Yeah.
Like Netherworld, their midway, it's like you could go there just to see their midway and go, okay, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Because it's just animatronics and all that crazy stuff, and you're like, oh, this isn't even the haunt. And then you get in the haunt and you're like, this is unfair.
Yeah, right.
This is unfair.
Yeah, it is. It is because you're trying to, that's where like, you know, like working, that's what makes it hard here because we're working around so many other events.
Yep.
You know, on top of tours.
Yeah.
You know, but.
Yeah, people looking for a ghost.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But
we just did our ghost hunt recently. I didn't get to go to it, but we did. Should have came.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Did you hear that? The ghost said my name. Get out of here.
Dude, I'm telling you, I can't. It's hard for me to buy into a lot of it. You know what I mean? The whole ghost hunting thing. But, I mean, I'm not going to lie.
Dude, let's pull a Ouija board out right now.
Oh, no, we're not allowed. They're not allowed to do that. That's a rule here at the Ohio State Reformatory. No Ouija boards, no seances.
I'm a rule breaker.
I know.
Pull that board out.
Dude, we had... let me go get it. It's in my desk.
You probably do. You got some odd stuff in that office.
on the desk.
Yeah.
Yeah. No Ouija boards. Whatever, dude. It's fake as fuck. I don't care. Ouija boards.
So what's your thought about Zach Baggins?
What do you mean?
Do you like the guy?
I've never met him.
Do you think he's phony?
I don't know.
Oh,
I've been to his museum in Vegas.
Oh, so you'll go to that?
It's
but
fucking awesome.
But you don't believe in ghosts?
Dude, I didn't go there because of ghosts.
Oh.
I went there to see all the cool shit he had.
Don't you have to sign a waiver to like go in there?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I remember.
I think that's a thing.
I got the RIP pass. So just so you're fucking aware.
So you went out to Vegas, got the RIP pass.
Yeah.
While we're all here slaving.
This was like 4 years ago.
Oh, I wasn't around.
You're
I was
going to say. You were still at Nightmare Cleveland, so I don't want to hear it.
I was still crying at haunted houses.
Yeah, you were just still getting your ass wiped by the fucking clown in your garage.
Yeah, probably.
No, it was cool. It was a lot of fun. They had a lot of cool shit, but
yeah, they got they got that. There's like a mafia museum out there. I heard.
I went to that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that worth it?
No,
No.
not really.
Damn.
No offense to Mafia Museum, but it was just kind of boring.
Okay.
I'm big into the Mafia. One of my favorite movies is Goodfellas.
Okay.
I love The Godfather.
Yeah.
Sopranos. Love all that shit.
So it's
But I
kind of
was-
just like a womp womp.
Kinda.
Okay.
And it was just like
People say a lot of the tourist,
Yeah.
things in Vegas are kind of like a money grab, which makes sense.
the whole city is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all it is. But but as long as you're spending money, you're getting
Yeah.
like when you go to a casino, if you're gambling, they're going to bring you drinks,
Of course.
and you're not paying for it. You maybe tip the waitress or whatever. But yeah, no, it was the Mafia Museum was fun, but that's what it was. There was no interaction. It wasn't real interactive.
Yeah. Wow. Look at this piece of paper Al Capone touched.
Yeah, right.
You're like, dude, it's an Amazon shipping package.
Now I did go to Al Capone's cell at Eastern State Penitentiary.
That's probably
So I
the
did do
best
that.
thing out there.
Yeah. And it was that place was interesting because when you go up, you just see the wall, that massive wall. Dude, it's massive.
Because it's like dead center in the city too.
It
right?
is.
Yeah.
It's like in Philadelphia.
Yeah, there's like
proper.
Foot Locker across the street.
I don't know if there's a Foot Locker, but
No, in Philly probably.
yeah, maybe. But no, there was we went in there and then we did because they had that big party at East Coast. And then when we were getting ready to leave, it was like, oh shit, I forgot to go into Al Capone's cell. I want to check it out. So we go in there and we weren't supposed to be in there apparently.
Okay.
So I went in anyways. And then they come in. It's like, hey, this is closed. I was like, oh, sorry. The door was open. I thought it was okay.
You're like laying in the bed, fired up the stove.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like an apartment room, isn't it?
It is.
It's kind of weird.
Well, the cells, like that prison's even older than this one.
Okay.
Like they said, like Benjamin Franklin was involved in designing that prison.
Oh,
That's how old it
I thought
is.
you were going to say he was in that prison. I was like, he went to prison?
Well, some of the stuff he did, he probably could have went to
That's
prison.
fair.
But
Wearing a powdered wig, that'll get you a lot of places nowadays.
nowadays,
Try it.
Yeah, no, not me.
Oh,
No, I don't wear the powder. I don't wear wigs, man. I'm bald naturally.
well,
I do this on purpose.
maybe one day I'll be like that.
Just do it. Shave your head. No one would ever see it coming.
Dude, maybe.
You just had long hair like a month ago.
I know.
You cut it off.
I know. I did a little 180. Everyone was like, what are you doing, dude? You had long hair. I was
You got to
like,
change it up.
you can grow back. I'm young. Hopefully it'll grow back.
Yeah, you're going to blink.
Dude,
I'm going to be dead and you're going to be
I
my
was just
age.
crying about my knees and shoulders
I
an
know.
hour ago.
You're wearing your Crocs. That's
Crocs.
the other thing that Drake's known for is his notorious Croc addiction.
Yep. It's
He
not
loves
even
them.
you say an addiction as like I have like 1,000 pairs. I got like 2.
Yeah, but you said that's all you wear.
Yeah.
So like you could be
So
let's
hold-
just throw
hold
this
on,
out there.
time out.
You could be roofing.
Yeah. I just did a roof repair with Crocs. Come at me, OSHA. So let me get this straight. You wear t-shirts, right? Every day?
Yeah.
So you have a t-shirt addiction?
Well, no.
Well, exactly.
Yeah, but I wear work boots and I wear tennis shoes and I wear other kind of shoes.
Listen,
I don't wear just one.
I'll quit wearing Crocs, and then when you go, Drake, why are you not being productive today?
Oh,
I'm not in
Jesus.
Crocs.
Is that what it is?
It is.
Okay.
My back feels good. My knees are, working well.
By all means, wear Crocs.
Oh, I
You
do.
have your fun. All right, let's get off your Croc addiction.
Okay.
Is what it is.
I'll go on a tangent.
I said Croc addiction, not cock addiction.
Oh gosh,
Yeah, gotcha.
dude. Come on now.
No, so okay, so Nightmare Cleveland, you get there, you work there for a while, and then you part ways.
Yep.
And you move on to then you went from there to Plague, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I'm not getting a fucking normal job.
Yeah,
Those days are over.
Yeah, that's no fun.
And not happening. Like even school, like even when I went to college, I went in for one fucking class, and I'm like, yeah, I'm taking my loss and not coming back.
You went to college?
For one class.
Where?
Tri-C.
Where's that at?
It's a community college up in Cleveland.
Hey, you look like a community college kind of guy.
Yeah. I didn't need to go to a real college.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I'm like, I'll go try this. I walked in. I stayed for the whole class. I was respectful.
Yeah. The whole class.
And I was like, I walked out, and I'm like, dude, it's community college, so it's not super expensive. I think it's like $450 per class per semester, and I'm like, I'm taking my I think it's $1,400 loss because I had other classes. I'm like, I'm taking my loss.
What were you gonna go for? What was you were trying to accomplish?
Dude, I don't even know.
What class did you take that you went to?
Well, it was just like all the
gotcha.
pre stuff. So it was like a math class, and
you stuck around for a math class, and you're like, yeah, that's all I need.
Like, this ain't happening.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah, I don't like college, man. I think me personally, if someone says, dude, I got a college degree, or someone's like, dude, I've been doing this for 20 years, I didn't go to college, I'm gonna take the 20-year guy.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Nah. But yeah, so that was the whole Plague thing is after the Nightmare Cleveland thing is like, I'm not getting a real job.
So how did you hear about it though? Like where did that come to be?
Through the grapevine.
Yeah.
I mean, I've met, great people, Brian, Bryce, Brad. I mean, the list goes on and on of people I've met, through Brian mostly. And it's like, reached out, hey, looking for work, blah, 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 blah. Got on with them in April, and that was my first job, was the one in Kings Island.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, this is sweet.
Yeah.
It's totally different, but it's super cool. I mean, driving around in a truck in a theme park when it's empty, it's like, all right, this is fucking cool. As dumb as it is, you're like, this is cool.
Oh, yeah. So you did other things too, though, because I remember you went up to was that Plague when you went to Minnesota?
No, that was just by myself.
Yeah.
That was, just freelance I'm a freelance artist, as people like to say.
Yeah, there you go.
So that was, one of those jobs. I just went up there, messaged the dude. He is looking for, some people to do some stuff, and went out there. I've been Bob, Pure Terror out in New York. Been there with Brian doing a couple things. I was out at Larry's doing some work with.
That was recent.
Yeah, with Bryce and Justin and Alex. And so it's nice dabbling with a bunch of different people because you do learn a lot of different things. And, with tech and art and all that, it's like Brian's art techniques are different than this guy's and so on and so forth. But it's like they all get a beautiful end product.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's cool seeing stuff like that, too, because you're like, oh, that's a cool idea. That's a cool idea. And, working with concrete a lot with Plague is super fun. Like doing big stone walls and concrete guns. And so it's like different avenues of how people do stuff.
Yeah.
Especially with theme parks.
So I remember seeing on the one, or you telling me about out at when you were at the Darkness doing that stuff, that they had the CNC machines running pretty much constant
nonstop
out there. That's another thing that's kind of like taken over these last 5 years, where it's just like
the CNC,
the
3D printers, the foam carving machines. I mean, it makes life so much easier.
Yeah.
I mean, we have some CNC stuff here.
Yeah.
And it's like, Anthony and the guys could probably do it 100%, but it's like they could, make whatever else while a CNC's doing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or whatever it is. And you can just do so much.
Just everything. It just levels you up. Because like we have a guy that we know that is like, hey, I need this. And, when he's not busy,
does a little,
does his thing. And next thing you know, we've got what we need. But it would be nice to have one.
Yeah. And it's crazy when you go to a haunt that has one, like like Eloise, for example.
Yeah.
We all know, they had the Lord and Savior Dave Carey up there with his crew and the CNC gods and all that, and it's like you could tell though, because you're like, come on, dude, like this is what you're doing, and it's just unbelievable work, and you're like, and Then you're like, well, we could do it. And you're like, yeah, but it's going to take us a month to build one of those. They have 10 of them.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that's that CNC work. But I always laugh because people are like, oh, let's just get a CNC. It's like, slow down. Like, it's a huge machine. You got to have someone who knows how to run it.
Yeah.
You know, normal CNC guys are making 6 figures a year. Hunts are not going to be paying some dude 6 figures a year to sit at a computer and change drill bits on a machine. Ain't happening.
Yeah.
I get it's more than that. So it's like, it's nice when you know guys who know how to do it because it's like, oh, you can make some cool shit.
Yeah. Yeah. We need one, dude.
Dude, I know. The jigsaw game's over.
Yeah, I know, right?
Throw those away.
Well,
I don't see people crying about CNC machines like they do AI.
yeah, I know, right?
That's all I'm saying.
That's true. That's very true.
It's another tool.
It's another tool to, like, you know, a machinist, when those were made, they didn't frown on it. They were just like, oh, this is good.
Yeah, lumberjacks didn't complain when chainsaws came out.
Right? Yeah, well, you know, I mean, you know, we live in a world where people got a bitch.
Oh, there's a lot of those.
There's
a lot of complainers.
And it's you know, in every facet,
yep,
someone's going to bitch about something.
Yep.
You know, and something's ruining something.
Yep.
So how many places have you been to with Plague? Like, how many? You went to Kings Island? Where else?
Kings Island. We went to Carowinds. That's in, like, North Carolina, South Carolina, like that border. We did some work that I can't talk about, I don't think.
NDA type shit?
Yeah,
NDA,
NDA,
one of those?
yep. And a lot at Kings Island this year. That was the real big one. We did a Q Line in Chicago at Six Flags for a roller coaster. That was pretty cool. That's something I've never done, like, you know, fully focus on like a roller coaster.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was super cool and interesting because it's something different. You
Yeah.
know, still the attraction theme park stuff. And that was a fun job. It was cold, but it's like, dude, we were working like right on top of the roller coaster track. And it was like, this is sweet.
Oh shit, that's pretty cool.
But yeah, those were the big hitters. I'm probably forgetting of, you know, one or two, but those were the big ones.
So you going back then in what, April?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I got to make sure they still like me. Still want me to go out.
That's a crapshoot there.
Which that's hard. I mean, dude, I've heard you're trying to dish me off to the acting manager job. Assistant.
Yeah, you ain't there.
I'm
you
not
ain't
even that
in.
good to get the job.
No.
Just the assistant.
No.
But no, I'm, they'll be out at, you know, Trans World with their booth. And so I got to chop it up with him, see how he's been doing, and go from there.
Dude, Trans World's coming up, man.
Dude, my credit cards are crying already. I haven't even been yet.
Yeah.
I'm, you know, hey, can I up my loan budget on this credit card?
Jeez, here we go. That's how it starts.
Dude, that's how it goes.
Yep. Then you're not going to be able to buy your house.
Yeah, I know. Dude, the market right now, it's out of control.
Yeah, it is. But
is what it is.
You don't need a big house, man. It's just you.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
100%. But I don't want to buy something just to buy it either.
Yeah.
That's why
you got to get what you want.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, I got to get this right away.
So you talk like about it's really cool because, I mean, pretty much everybody that I've had on has the passion for the most part for this. You really have it, especially at your age. You know, me and Brian have talked. I'm like, dude, Drake has good vision. You have great vision. You see things. You get it.
Dude, I don't know how I see. I fucking can't see normally. My vision's pretty bad.
You have a good imagination.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
But there's always pitfalls. There's always bad experience. As much as you talk it up, what is a bad experience you've had in the industry that you try to avoid now?
Oh, I mean, everything there's like bad in it. You know, I think the big thing is like when there's too many cooks in the kitchen. You know, oh, I'm in charge. I'm the owner. I'm this. It's like, who is the owner? Who is running the ship? Because it's like at the end of the day, it's like, you know, here we can go. Oh, we want to do this. We want to do this. We want to do this. It's what you say. If you're like, no, we can't do that. Okay. Well, when you have, you know, this guy's the owner, this guy might be the owner, this dude calls himself the owner.
Yeah.
Like, who the hell am I going to
right. Who are you talking to
make a decision about, am I putting trim on this wall?
Yeah.
Over something silly where you go, dude, I could have had this whole room trimmed out in an hour.
Yeah.
But, you know, we're too busy, you know, taking smoke breaks or sleeping in the office or whatever that you're doing.
Not me.
Not you.
Oh,
You don't sleep.
I never.
Maybe once in
a little bit at night.
But it's like stuff like that where it's like
too many chiefs, not enough Indians.
Yeah, having a leader who can actually lead a group. And it's like that's tough. It's like because even on a couple jobs I've been on, it's like the negativity stuff will just ruin a team. Even if things are going bad, it's like the negativity when it comes from the leader spot, that top person. It's like, dude, that'll ruin a team. And it's like I've seen it where it's like it's crunch time and people are being negative and nasty, and it's like, dude, no one wants to be here just like you don't.
Yeah.
We're all putting in 14, 15-hour days to get it done before we open. It's like that whole, negativity thing will just destroy the vibe.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's like it's just like haunt drama.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
See, the way I like to do it is just, I don't like to be like, if there's an issue, like if Anthony can't figure something out, or if let's say Anthony and Aaron are talking about how they want to do something.
Yep.
And they can't agree, then come and get me.
100%.
I'll make the final decision.
But it's great because even this year, I mean, we've rehabbed the basement a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be like a big surprise to people. And it's like, dude, we've kind of just been able to be like, okay, this is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And everyone's
it really
like,
has one.
And
smooth.
everyone's like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, that'll be cool. Oh, what if we did this? Okay, that's cool. And it makes life so much easier because as soon as you get into, all right, let's go to the conference room and talk about what we want to do.
Yeah.
Nothing gets fucking solved there.
No.
Everyone goes, nah, man, this won't work. This won't work. It's like, dude, come on.
And then you hear the people start dropping that. That's dumb.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Just relax,
Yeah, and that's where things start going south. And it's like, that's what's nice. It's like, we haven't had that.
Yeah.
And it's like, we basically did a huge build, in the basement. And it's like, it has went so smooth. And it's like every quote unquote crew, carpenters, techs, art, knows what they're doing. I know everyone, tech and carpenters overlay, vice versa. But it's like everyone knows what they're doing and it's getting done. And there's no, well, I want to do it this way, or I think this would be cool. Or it's like, listen, we're doing it this way. Hit the road. Let's go.
Right. Yeah, I think that does work better. And it's like, I don't know. I just feel that if everybody's on the same page, like I don't like meetings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, I think if I got to have a meeting every day, then you guys don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We'll have a meeting like every now and again just to make sure and we try to do like at the end of the season, we get Christmas wrapped up and we get back in here in January and then we just kind of do a walkthrough and be like, all right, what do we want to change?
Yeah, 100%. There should always be, the couple. Where you're like, hey, what do we want to do? What are we thinking? All ideas are like, I tell everybody, just talk to me. Let me know what you want to do. You know what I mean? And present it to me and we'll go from there. Cause I like to throw out ideas too. And I know they're not all good, but like what was that? Like a 1-in-5 ratio.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's all right. Hey, at least you guys have the budget to, do cool upgrades.
Well,
not a lot of haunts do.
Yeah. Yeah. We have the budget. As long as we don't force in the lighting too much, we're good.
Dude, it's the Vine budget. We got to check. Where's that spreadsheet Aaron made for that?
I don't know. I don't know where that is actually.
I just keep seeing, packages from vines and trees and
I haven't ordered some vines in a while, but we're going to have to make another order. I just know it.
That and all the other stuff the art team wants.
It's always the art team. No, I think in every haunt you go to, it's like, I don't go to haunts to rip them off, but I go for the ideas.
Oh, of course.
And the inspiration.
Who doesn't?
We went to one it was a haunt con. We went to, I think it was called Terror on the Coast. It was in Mississippi. And it was a really cool haunt.
Mississippi has haunted houses?
They do.
That's crazy.
They do. It's really close to Louisiana, but
okay.
We rode, that was one of the ones we rode the bus on because we didn't know really where we're going.
Okay.
But it was really cool. And I remember we went to it and it was like, it's so dark. Like I remember we were going through this thing and it's like, this looks like it would be really cool, but you just can't see anything.
Yeah.
So then right after they did the haunt, they did a lights on tour. So they turned the lights on and we were just like,
where was all this?
Where was this at? You can't see none of this. You know what I mean? But that's just how some people do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. And I mean, not even like throwing shade. It's like that's how the basement was, and we're doing a huge rehaul on that.
Yeah,
which I think I know at the beginning everyone was like, I don't know, and
dude, I was like that.
I was like, dude, trust me. Trust me.
It's like the trends of even like when we started adding more color to our pictures.
Yeah.
We were just like, because I was the exact same way. The first time I had it was Jake.
Yep.
And Tom had come in, and they're taking pictures, and I was just like watching them light it. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know about all that. This isn't 100%. How we do it. And then they did a few photos, and he's like, hey, check this out, Vic. And I started looking. I'm just like, dude,
it's insane.
That is crazy good.
Yeah, and I even last year I did it with one of the rooms in the basement.
Yeah.
And like everyone was like, okay.
Yeah.
This is it. And it's like, all right, now that I got, the green lights, like this basement's getting fucking amped up.
And it's working.
Yeah.
So, and that's what matters. Because before we always looked at it like we're this old building, the building is gray. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's that
orange, ambers, warm white.
Warm whites. And we still do that, but it's like that's kind of what I felt like was expected, if you will. And Brian's the same way. He's funny as shit because he was just like, nah, man, ambers, oranges.
Yep.
It's like this, like
and now
this,
and now he likes the,
And now he wants to do like,
add the green, add the blue.
And I'm just.
Which I love the medium, like going in the middle of.
Yeah.
Like, I like having like the lamps and fixtures and that, but it's like throwing in blues and greens and colors. It's like it really makes a room come to life. And, when you're spending all that money too and on art and that, it's like, you want people to see the room. If you don't, put a fucking amber light in there and call it a day and don't spend the $2,000-$3,000 on bodies or whatever it is.
Right.
It's like you want people to see the room. It's entertainment.
Yeah.
They know they're gonna get scared. They might not. They might see the actor. They might not. It's like they're here to have fun.
Yeah.
Let's give them a crazy show.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, and I just think that I don't know. In 5 years, it might be different.
100%.
5 years, it might be back to the warm whites.
Yep.
And, all right, let's relight it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It might be, but like right now, it's like that. Wow, blues, greens, purples, punch in the face colors are the big thing.
And I think a lot of it too is like on a marketing aspect of it, where it's like, I know we talked about this before, where it was like colors bring people. I took a marketing class at Trans World, and that was such a good class or seminar that I went up and I talked to the lady that did it, and I was like, I'd really love to talk to you a little bit more. And this is also where it kind of went into adding that. We started with the advertising, where it was like adding all these colors. She goes, listen, she made it real simple. She's like, Who's giving the kids money to go to the haunted house? I'm like, I don't know, Dad? No, Mom. Mom's giving that money. So he's working and he's doing that stuff. Mom's giving the kids money. If the mom looks at this haunted house and sees like this legit, I don't know, man, that looked maybe a little bit crazy for you.
Yeah.
It looks a little dreary, a little dark. Maybe, then she sees this other one that's got blues and greens next to the actors and they're lit that way. Those colors are more pleasing to the eye. They're more in that subconscious level. They see that and they're just like,
this is safe.
This is okay. This won't be so bad. You know what I mean?
There's a dude that's, intestines are hanging out right next to that.
Seriously, it's the truth. So, and it really kind of clicked. And then, but I was still like, okay, so advertising was one thing. But then when it came to doing it in the show, I was just like, I don't know. And then when you started lighting the cemetery, I was just like,
I know you guys were real,
dude. I was real apprehensive. I was not cool with it, especially when I saw some purples.
I know.
I'm like, are we doing purple? What's going on here?
Everyone was freaking out, and I'm like, dude, trust me.
Yeah,
I'll hold your hand through the process.
You ain't gonna hold my hand, bro. I'm telling you what. Get the hell out of here.
No, even the front of the house is going to get a huge facelift. And I already got, color ideas and all that. And it's like, I'm excited to see how that turns out.
Yeah, because we even repainted that house to that yellow. And even in that, you know, making that yellow color,
Yep.
which I wasn't against because a lot of old houses were like that. There's some around here that I've seen. And then the one room inside, I'll never forget it. Brian started painting it purple.
Yes.
Because I just be like, hey, this is the room. And he would go in and set it up and we would build, whatever we had to do. And then he would go in and start doing his stuff. And I walked in just checking in. Hey, man, what's going on? I was looking around and he was already like halfway done with the room on the paint and it was purple.
And you were like,
and I was just like,
I didn't want purple.
I like, it was so funny because, you know, he's like, don't question him. But I was like, purple?
He's probably like, damn it.
He legit did. He goes, Jesus, man. He's like, just trust me. And I'm like, calm down, buddy. You know what I mean? I'm just like, I just didn't realize you were going to go purple. He's like, dude, it's going to look cool. Don't worry. And I was just like, all right, man, go with it. You know what I mean? But I just was not expecting that.
Yeah, and his color palette, even at Nightmare Cleveland, that's where I started to work with him. And his color palette, you go, this? And he's like, yeah. And it's like, all right. And then you like paint the room and you're like, damn, dude, he's fucking good.
It works.
Because it works every time.
Yeah. So, and it does. And we still have that room and it still looks great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is a good room.
It is a cool room. And even like, you know, but even the laundry room goes back to that. It's not really colored like that.
No.
But it adds, you know, it flows well in the house.
Yeah, it's like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Like it's like that up and down of, you know, the adrenaline in the room before and then it kind of like slows down in that room and then like picks back up, which is, you know, what you have to do.
You really do. Yeah. No, it's good, man. Like all the elements that go into that.
Yeah.
It's
unbelievable the amount of shit that goes in one room build.
Yep. The layers.
That's why I only do like 2-3 rooms a year.
I know, right? It's all you can afford.
The amount of stress, money.
Yeah. And then when you got to build the cell blocks.
Yep.
Because we still got to build stuff for that.
Yep.
But it's going to be good.
I think coming in hot.
Yeah, it's going to be good. They're working on some of the clown stuff right now. That's going to be, and that, you know, I don't know. We'll see about the clowns.
A lot of conversation about
a lot of clown conversations going on.
A lot of rumors running.
Yeah, right. Oh shit! All right, so moving on. Now, so from here on out, is that your future? Just as the short-term future?
Yeah,
working here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just
fucking working here.
Yeah, just
plugging.
Flow. Yeah,
yeah.
I you know, after working at Nightmare and all that, it's like I'm just going with the flow.
Yeah.
As long as I'm doing something in the industry that is giving me money, I will. I'm just gonna go with it. And right now, it's, you know, working with you guys is fantastic, and the crew at Plague's super fucking fun to work with, and being able to travel and do that stuff.
That's got to be kind of fun with that.
It's fun working with them, and John's cool, and so it's like I love doing that. So it's like right now, 100%, like this nice. It's like a little co-parenting thing we got going on. It's like I totally enjoy it.
Hell yeah. So let's talk about you just got back from the Darkness.
Yep.
Which is where we're going. Basically, we're going to St. Louis for Transworld.
I'm scared already.
Yeah. What was it like working down there with Bryce?
No, it is pretty crazy.
Yeah. Did you have fun?
Yeah, it's super fun.
Yeah.
The guys that were out there are super talented.
Mm-hmm.
Bryce, he's scenic painter, does it all kind of dude. And then their two tech guys, Justin and Alex, were pretty fucking unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know, there's one thing I'm super grateful for is everyone I've come across, you know, 95% of them are, you know, open to, yeah, dude, this is how we do this. Try this out. Check this website out. Like open arms of giving ideas and which is super cool because, you know, some people aren't, which is cool. No biggie.
Yeah.
But everyone I've come across is super willing to give, you know, tricks and, hey, try this out. Or, you know, I'm able to text them, hey, dude, check this out. And which is super cool. And it helps a lot because even some of the stuff we've been working on here, I've texted Justin and, hey, dude, what do you think about this? Or will this bypass this? And, you know, he's super responsive and
that's cool.
Helps me out. And I know they're busy doing some major upgrades out there right now. So it's nice that he takes time out of his day to reply.
So are they, you know, Larry's been posting a lot of stuff like we're changing most of the attraction. It's going to be all different. Is that true? Is it really going to, is a lot of it changed?
He's pretty going all out.
Yeah.
A lot of, I wouldn't say like props wise, but like tech and lighting and audio, and it's getting a big overhaul. I mean, you've seen the Frankenstein room.
Oh, dude.
And it's pretty unbelievable. It's overwhelming, the amount of like you're like, dude, this like alone is a haunt, and it's a room.
Right. It's for real. And then it's like on video, like just watching it as a video, you're like usually that's like, oh yeah, that's kind of cool. But that was like, holy shit,
you kind of
dude.
got to go back and replay it.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh my gosh, like all this in this one room.
Yeah.
And
it's just constant. Like everything is.
It was a lot.
Yeah. So I'm like, we bought tickets for it to go, and I've been to the Darkness probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, we'll go. You know what I mean? Why not? It's going to be something to do. We're not doing the City Museum this year, but
it'll be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, they're doing the queue line. I know that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So that's getting a big rehaul. The slaughterhouse got redone.
That's cool.
So yeah, there's quite a bit going on.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I can't wait.
Yeah, that's always fun.
We're also doing a convention here.
Yeah, I know.
We're doing the Ohio Hunters Convention right here at Blood Prison.
I know. That's coming up fast.
That's going to be here before. That's why we got.
I know.
We got to get everything done in the basement.
That's why we're stressing already.
Yeah. Everyone's like, "Yeah, we got time." It's just like
you love adding more events to keep pushing up.
Yes.
The date.
Yep, we have to. Well, a convention like that, you can't say no to.
Of course.
You know
Ohio's
what I mean?
huge with the haunted house.
Yeah.
Haunt industry in general, Halloween, all that kind of stuff.
I'm trying to talk to them about, because like we're going to be open on that Saturday.
Okay.
So the show is on Saturday and Sunday. We're going to be open on Saturday. The kickoff on Friday after all load-in's all done is the Perrysville Haunted Schoolhouse.
Okay.
They're going to open on Friday night.
Okay.
So we'll probably go over and check that out. And then we're open on Saturday during the show.
Dude, Saturday night.
Saturday night's the big party in the Central Guard Room. So
open the doors. Haunted house.
No.
Whoa.
I'm not letting them go in there drunk.
Let's see how good we built that bitch.
Oh, God. I don't trust you guys.
Hey, I'm on tech.
Yeah, you're like, I just put the lights in here. No, so I'm excited for that, but it's just a one-day deal. You know what I mean? But it's like, it's going to be fun.
No, I think it's a good, gets everyone excited. And that's even like Trans World. It's like, after like going to Trans World and coming back, it's like, oh, dude, I'm ready for the season.
Oh, yeah.
Because usually by the time October hits, at least me, I'm over Halloween.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is dumb. Why am I doing this? And then, November, December, it's chill. January starts getting exciting because new builds. What are we doing? Ordering some stuff. And then like Trans World's that big, like, all right, I'm ready for it to go. So I think that May is going to be exciting, even for like the actors that work here.
Yeah.
Kind of see what they got. Is there anyone new? You can kind of move people around if you want, because it's like, it is kind of like a bullshit, day. It's not anything that really matters. Mm-hmm. So that's also like exciting too.
Yeah. And the actors are pumped because they get to come to the show on Sunday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they'll work the event and go and go to the show on Sunday.
And then Monday they can come and clean the haunt.
Well, a few of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't trust all of them to come and do that. I'm kidding. No, then we come back in and cover all the props up again because nothing can stay clean here.
And then in a month, uncover them.
Yeah.
For another show.
Yep. Yeah, Incarceration.
Yep.
Which you probably won't be here for that, will you?
Probably not.
Yeah, you're going to be out plaguing.
Yeah, probably.
Just fucking traveling around.
One of these.
Planting your seed.
One of those.
No, Ink is a lot of fun, dude. Like,
yeah,
Ink is...
I know. Everyone always tells me.
Yeah.
This year's lineup, I don't know about all that, but I've heard it's a fun time.
It is. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, this year's lineup is like, I mean, it's good. I just realized when they announced the lineup that, like what you said I was earlier, old.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm old because I only know, I know like the headliners.
Yeah.
But even one of the headliners, Bad Omens, I don't really know them.
Dude, they need to get Chino out here.
Yeah?
Get Deftones.
Yeah, that would be cool. That's that's old man music. They came out when I was in high school.
Dude.
So there you go.
I wasn't even born.
Shut up.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I was born in 1985.
Wasn't even a thought.
Yeah. What? I was. All right, maybe 75. But either way.
Wasn't even a thought.
Yeah. No, it's Ink is so much fun just because sometimes you get the artist to come in.
Yeah.
And that's always pretty cool. But like all these bands that are here this year, Like, and it's funny because when you see the like people post on it, the greatest lineup ever, and I'm just like, really?
Yeah, compared to the past couple years.
Yeah,
You're like, come on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't know. It's just not as, I just don't know as many of the bands. I know Disturbed, Limp Bizkit, and I'm not like a huge fan of either one of those bands. I mean, whatever. And then Cypress Hill, I know them, and Tech Nine.
Okay.
That's another one which I was kind of floored when I saw. And Gojira. Gojira is like the one I really want to see.
Oh, you're pumped.
Dude,
you're getting in the pit.
No, I don't know about all that, but I'm pumped to see Gojira.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
That'll be good.
Yeah, and even like the famous people walking through, that's cool.
Yeah, I was talking to the one guy at Inc. about trying to get a certain band to come in that they're real Halloween themed, and that's always what I'm trying to do when it comes to that. It's like, like last year, but even the one year we had the guitar player from Shinedown, and they're not really a Halloween-ish band. They're just kind of a rock band.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I mean?
super cool though.
Yeah, but they came through and they had a great time. And
I know even like me and you were involved with the Myles Garrett photo.
Yeah, that was
here,
fun.
It's like,
that was
dude,
good.
It's still super cool, and it's like just those guys going, yeah, let's check it out. It's like it's super like, oh, they want to see our stuff.
Yeah. Dude, that was cool. Like I had a lot of people. Were just blowing me up when I posted those pictures.
That was me and you. That was right under the rug, just me and you.
Yeah, that was. I couldn't believe that. And then the one lady that works here, she was so pissed because she's a huge Browns fan, and she was just like, "I'm not talking to you." And I'm like, "Why?" And she was just like, "You didn't tell me Myles Garrett was coming here." And I was like, "I really couldn't say anything.
Yeah,
I couldn't have 9,000 people up in the East Diagonal.
Yeah,
that's not cool."
Yeah, and even when I was talking, with them about it, it was one of those things. It's like I wanted it to happen because I think it would have been great.
Yeah,
for the haunt, and it's like, okay, like we will keep this as low key as we can.
Yeah,
because
we did.
The dude's a normal guy. I think it was me, you, the guy from L.A., Miles, his agent, 3 photographers, and that's it.
That was it. Yeah,
and it's like, I think he had a good time. He was super cool.
Yeah,
and it's like, came in, hung out for an hour and a half, 2 hours, did the photo shoot, took pictures.
Yep, did some videos,
and it's like it was fun. I mean, Mike from LA's already texting me about, hey, dude, we want to do something else. So it's like,
it'd be so good.
So it's like one of those things. It's like, yeah, we're going to keep it low key because whatever makes him happy.
Yeah.
And if it's not being known that he's coming here, we will do that. So he comes back.
Oh, absolutely. We've been pretty lucky with that kind of stuff. We've had a lot of famous people come through.
Yeah, you said that.
So it's been like, that was the most recent was Myles Garrett, but
I mean, I come here every day. So there's that.
Oh, well, yeah. We're so lucky.
Oh, you're welcome.
That we're graced with your presence.
Yes, I know.
Jesus, we got to end this show quick.
Cut it now.
That's it. Over. Finn. That kind of stuff is fun, though. Those are the little perks.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Because a lot of them don't realize, it's funny that you bring up Myles Garrett because it wasn't in this area, but he just got pulled over.
Yes.
In the Worcester area.
Yeah, he
doing
was
like
ripping
105.
He was ripping it.
Dude, he was flying. That was so good. We saw that.
I love how they're like, sir, what are you doing? It's like, come on. The dude's got a Porsche. I'd be ripping it on the highway too.
Yeah. I just wondered what he was doing over there. I'm like, what are you doing there?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was pretty funny. I love when we hear about those big celebrities getting.
It's always hilarious.
Yeah, it's so good.
Because it's like, who cares?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's like they're speeding. Get over it.
We had Dog the Bounty Hunter come through the haunt once.
I heard that earlier, like an hour ago.
Really?
Yeah, I heard someone was fangirling.
Wasn't me.
I know it wasn't you.
I wasn't fangirling.
Yeah.
Shit. Maybe over Beth.
Nope. R.I.P. Beth.
Yeah, no. This was like, dude, it was so funny because you know how he's always like, go with Christ. And dude, those guys were like, they were like the most foul-mouthed
dude,
people.
That's such a random famous person to show up here.
Yeah.
Like out of everyone, it's like those are like the random group of like, you're like, huh?
So they were doing I think it was a book tour.
Okay.
And they were at the Renaissance Theater doing like a spoken word type thing about their book. And I don't know if it was about bounty hunting or whatever.
Yeah.
But Beth was a huge haunted house fan. Loves haunted houses. Dog doesn't. So one of the bail bonds companies around here who was like brought him in to do the show or whatever said, well, hey, there's a really cool haunted house here in Mansfield. if you want to go check it out. And they're like, yeah, absolutely. And okay, whatever. So they call us up and he's like, hey, we got Dog and Beth coming. And we're like, yeah, sure.
That's awesome.
And it was cool. And then you know what the funny thing about, like, I used to watch that show. I used to watch what was it called? It was the Dog the Bounty
Hunter.
Well, is that what it was called?
I think.
I can't remember if there was like an actual name. But Ozzy did the theme song, and I don't know why. I just always loved that. But I remember watching that show and, just thinking like, he's this guy. He must be, big dude. He's really not.
Yeah.
He's shorter than me. He's tiny. And I saw him, and I was just like, what is this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I just
was like, this is the dude that's bounty hunting people?
Yeah. I was just expecting like this big 6'2" guy,
that's hilarious.
long blonde hair. Nah, he's about maybe 5'8". It just threw me
You're
off.
like, dude, I could outrun you.
Yeah, I was just like, I think I can take you.
Yep.
But it was funny as hell because, Ronnie.
Yep.
This is when he was still doing his clown character outside.
Oh God.
And he goes,
thank God that's gone.
I know, right? Oh, he wants it back so bad.
Nope.
He said, Should I go get him? I was like, yeah, go get him. Go get him, Ronnie. Do your thing. And he's like, all right. So he runs up and just lays into Dog. He had his chainsaw, and Dog's like, ah, and he turns around, and the guy that was with the bail bondsman, who was our contact, Tony, got all mad, started yelling at Ronnie, Ronnie, what are you doing? And we were just kind of laughing, and then they ended up posing for a picture because Dog had a taser on him, so he like pulled out a taser, and then we have this picture of Ronnie getting a taser pointed at him by Dog.
That's awesome.
It was funny. It was funny as hell.
You need to put that as the backdrop.
Yeah, put this up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good stuff. But
yeah, that's what makes it though. Like those moments like that's like, all right, this is fun.
Yeah. And the ink, all the art. Dude, the 1 year for ink, man.
Yeah, you guys had a bunch of people.
Dude, there was just fucking, they were flying in. We couldn't keep them out.
Yeah.
And it was cool. And we did the Corey Taylor Foundation thing. So he came in and like walked through and did his whole thing. He did like this, it was called Fandium. So it was like whoever made the biggest donation to his charity,
okay, which
was like a PTSD thing for like veterans and police. Whoever made the biggest donation got to go through the haunted house at incarceration with Corey Taylor.
Right, that's super cool.
It was pretty cool. And the people that won were like really cool people, and they're just from West Virginia. Really nice, you know what I mean? And came through, and we got a ton of footage of Corey Taylor walking through, and
talk about marketing.
Oh, dude, it was good.
Yeah. And
he had a great time, and him and Phil Anselmo were the only ones that would go to the basement. So
the basement's like, that's it. That's the legit.
But most of them come out and they're just like, yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
So we always feel bad.
I'm trying to go smoke a cig outside or something.
Yeah. But that's always fun. That's always fun to do. And even just like the Ink crew coming in, because there's not a lot of music festivals where you can go to that. What makes Ink kind of special is that you have music, like Slipknots and Disturbs and all those guys. But you also got a tattoo area. You can go up and get tattooed.
Yeah.
You can walk through a haunted prison.
It's such the same group of people.
Yeah. Like, haunted house.
Yeah, haunted house, tattoo people.
Yeah.
Heavy
it's cool.
metal. It's like all the same people.
Yeah. And it's like people love it. And like it's a certain kind, like you can tell the difference. Like when you go to here and say like Sonic Temple.
Yeah.
Or Louder Than Life.
Sonic Temple, you're seeing like Theory of a Dead Man.
Well, actually,
you're falling asleep in the bleachers because you're bored.
There's Sonic Temple kind of they get good headliners, but
Dad Rock,
kind of maybe a little bit. Like Tool's there this year, so I'm going to that.
You're going.
Oh, I'll be there for that one.
You love Tool.
Easy. But there's nothing else to do.
Yeah.
It's like really you can go to your merch vendors and food. And then you're just kind of sitting around the rest of the day waiting on what band you want to see.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So like here, it just makes it different where you're like,
Yeah, it's like a whole experience.
Yeah, which makes it fun.
The show, the haunted house, tattoo stuff.
Yeah.
Even like
makes it unique.
Yeah, even like the bike show that happened here last year.
Yeah.
I mean, it was small, but it's like, okay, this could be something legit.
Party at the Pen, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun too. It's like a big bike swap meet.
Yeah.
It was neat.
I'm excited for this year.
Yeah. I don't know if the Wall of Death's coming back or not, but I hope so.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was really cool. And then the one girl wiped out in it.
I heard.
I wasn't there for it, but we heard about it and I was just like, holy shit. because they're just crazy.
That's super cool.
It is.
And
it's
even
fun.
for like I don't want to say throw together show, but like a little tiny like, hey, let's do this.
Yeah.
It's like the turnout seemed to be pretty good from, what I saw from the
the first year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
No, it was fun. And then they do another one out in, I want to say it's like Wyoming.
Yeah, there's like a prison or something out there
Yeah.
to do it at.
Yeah. So that's always fun.
Which I'm probably not going to take the trip out there.
No, probably not.
It's not going to happen.
But that's another perk about like even doing the stuff here is there's so much going on.
Yep.
There's so many other events that we can do. The haunted house convention. Now we're doing that.
Yeah, which is huge.
They're doing a parapsychon, so it's like a paranormal. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Yeah. There's a ghost hunt going on right now.
Dude, I did feel a presence.
I'm telling you. You know what? They got all their stuff out right now because they keep hearing voices.
Nope.
It's us talking.
Yeah, it's us.
Yeah. They're talking about dead bodies and what's a ghost ride and
what's a tool?
Somebody likes a tool?
No, well.
Oh, fuck. Well, hey, man, I appreciate you coming on.
Dude, it was fantastic.
Hell yeah.
We'll have to do like a part 2. Get Brian up here with me.
You want to do a Brian and Drake?
I think so.
All right. We can probably pull that off. Let's do that, but we'll do it after Trains World.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I got a couple more. I got one coming up again with Max Bryant, who is kind of the head of the Ohio Hunter Association.
Yeah, he's a big deal. Acts at Dent Schoolhouse, too. Actor there.
Yeah,
correct?
He was Pumpkin Smasher a lot of years. And then he's going to be like one of the main guys for the convention here. And then I got Derek Wilson coming in, who does kind of a haunted trail up by Willard, Ohio. Mm-hmm. He also is the tour guide manager here at the Reformatory.
Yes.
He's the guy that's been buying all of our props.
Buying all this stuff.
The stuff that we're not using. I'm just like, we're not going to use this. He's like, I'll take it.
Yeah.
So I got those guys coming up, and then we'll see if we can get you and Brian, if the old man will get off his couch if his back isn't hurting.
Yeah, I mean, once you're at that age, other things take, priority.
Yeah.
Bingo.
I don't know. I'm not as old as Brian.
Buying prune juice.
Bingo.
I mean, there's that kind of stuff. So we got to see how busy he is.
Yeah. No, we'll make that happen, but that'll be fun.
Yeah.
I had him on here one other time, and we had a pretty good time.
Yeah, there would be a lot of shenanigans with, with the both.
All right, let's do it.
So
let's do it. Let's get through Trans World, and we'll circle back and go from there.
100%.
All right, sweet. Thanks,
right.
man.
Yes,
and I'll see you tomorrow at work, so don't,
I might call off.
Don't be fucking
Friday.
late. Yeah. No, that's payday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you'll be here.
Oh, I do have a check coming.
That's right.
Damn.
All right, man. Thanks, brother.
Yes, sir.
We'll see you soon.
Yes, sir. Later.
Yep.